Said, baby, he a dog, he a man. He a dog, he a man. Grand afternoon, grand evening, grand noches, grand rising. Wherever you are, you decided to come here. Only when it comes to the Most High people, the real gods and goddesses. Me pray all is well. Now, before we get into what me got to talk about, me have a lot to say. Like, yo, I was out there giving out divine messages to people. I was out there giving herbs. Well, I wasn't selling no herb or nothing. But giving them a list to help them with what to write down. I had a lady take pictures of it. Some of the stuff that she needed to take. It was different women. These are all white women though, by the way. Uh, it's like so much stuff that like so much energy that people carry. You don't even gotta know them to know what it is. One thing about me is if you put me in a room with energy, I only respond to God Almighty's energy. Cause a lot of people they'll know, oh, well, she got psychic abilities, and they'll be thinking, oh, well, she knows, she da 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 da. No, um, I'm not gonna say I don't care for people, but I don't care to use my gifts for things like that. That's not how you use your gifts. You use your gifts to help God Almighty people. I'm not saying you're not God Almighty people when I say that, but when God Almighty want me to be used, like help somebody, God Almighty would lead me to them. This when I would use my gifts. If somebody has lower vibration or negative energy, this when I would use my gifts. But as far as outside of that, there's no need for me to be kicking it with somebody. And you feel me? It's the energy that was coming off of people. It was like this one lady, I could tell she was having like just you feel me? Come find out somebody got shot in the head and all this stuff. Y'all already know. Once people start talking to me, you already know. I start telling them motherfuckers be, how the fuck do you know this shit? Give some of them my card, and I let them know I'm not a tarot reader, and blase blah, and I be like, yeah, I don't need cards. Cause they'll ask me something like pertaining cards, and then I'll be like, did I just use cards to know what you were going through? They were like, no. That's why I said God Almighty is within me, not in no fucking cards. I said when God Almighty chooses you, the proof is in the divinity. All these women had the energy of dealing with, except for one. Except for one. The last one, she was just, like she just needed a better proper diet. That was it. The other three though, niggas. I mean, they ain't black men, dudes, boys. Like the energy that the Most High want me to put out here, cause I do be all for men and stuff, but I'm all for women. I want y'all to know this. I'm all for God Almighty people. So that's divine feminists and divine masculines. Divine feminists, y'all need to really stop wasting your years, your good years. Like one of the ladies, she wasted 17 years. As soon as I listen, as soon as, cause we were talking about somebody got shot and all this stuff. You feel me? Like giving her insight on what's to come, like what's gonna happen. Like when she speak on the motherfucker, like how the fuck you know, right? So then after me talking to her, cause I know my job, I'm like, she still got this fucking energy on her. Let me be nosy then. That's when I look and I'm like, this she sad cause somebody got shot, but it is it's this masculine energy on her. As soon as I said that, she looked at me, and I said, "Girl, I don't know who the fuck." And then as soon as I said, "I don't know who the fuck," I said, "Ew." I said, "Oh hell no!" I said, "This motherfucker is a narcissist." I said, "Oh, this is somebody who do XYZ." I broke her fucking whole history down. Then she told me that he abused her fucking kids. Ladies, I don't know which one of y'all needed to hear this. Because every one of them that I help got a story that's for other people that's going to chime in. Let me tell you something. All women all over the world. Hear me, hear me. If your children dislike whoever you are dealing with, pay the fuck attention to that. Don't be so wrapped up in, oh, you got a man, or you not lonely, you getting this, you getting that. You getting this and that and not lonely at your kids' expense, at their happiness, is crazy. If a guy would verbally abuse you, he'll physically abuse you. He would do your kids too. Any nigga, well, let me say any little boy that'll put their hands on a kid in that way, because that's not a form of discipline, that's a form of abuse. Know the difference between abuse and discipline? Because people say, oh, well, certain black people, y'all grew up, that was abusive. I mean, it may have been, but it was discipline. They possibly, for every cause, there's a fucking effect. They possibly did something like staying outside past their curfew. Now, the way that they could have got whooped, if it was extreme, that was abuse. But it was the energy on it is discipline. Meaning if they would have came in on time, that wouldn't have happened. I'm not saying that I'm for that, okay? But I'm just saying though, these are people who just put their hands on kids for no reason. Or people, why? Because they're damaged, they're weak, they're coward. Abusing a kid, I told her, you getting abused is crazy. You feel me? Because it really is. But your children, ladies, if you're not gonna protect yourself, protect your fucking kids, okay? Because the energies that I got off of that is one or two things is gonna happen. Somebody is either your kid gonna be physically abused real bad, or whoever you're dealing with is gonna be physically abused real bad. So if, let's say the guy you're dealing with is abusing your kid, they're gonna, it was a son too, they're gonna take all that rage and that anger. One time he gonna abuse and they gonna snap and he might not be here no more. Or vice versa. This might be the time that he motherfucking snap on your kid and your kid might not be here no more. Why am I putting this energy out? Because this energy does not, it don't flow with what the fuck the Most High put down. So what does that mean? Balance is going to take place. So what do I mean by that? Like I said, the nigga keep abusing the kid, he's going to get, he could be in the gym learning how to fight. He can go get a gun. He can have a knife. Anything. By him, by him attacking his abuser or stopping his abuser, it brings balance. And I know y'all like, what? I'm not saying what the kid is doing is right. I'm not saying what the kid is doing is wrong. But it brings balance. Because it was an energy put out that was trying to overpower. Like, let's say, well, I ain't gotta say, let's say, the dad or the boyfriend, whoever, he put out an energy of verbal abuse. And that's what the kid was constantly getting. So let's say the verbal abuse is energy 10. So let's say he's been doing this for 3 months. For 3 months, that child has been collecting energy 10, which is verbal abuse. So what does that mean? That child is going to have a potty mouth. That child is going to be filled with anger, rage, aggression, disobedience. rebellious, retaliation, revengeful. Why? Because it's just been uh harbored. It ain't been no release because you are the mother. You're not giving. You're not. Remember, you don't want to be lonely or whatever. You're choosing a man or a guy because damn sure not a man over your children. Don't waste your good years on a man. If you feel as though you're going to waste your good years, protect your kids by all means, at all cost. Because the energy that I got up off her kids had her crying because I told her. I said it's so bad that he had to leave. And she was like, no, he's still there. I said, no, your son. The bitch started fucking crying. And as I said that, the lady who the son stayed with pulled up. And I kept telling her from the jump, please don't start crying. Please don't start crying. Please don't. This is what I have to say after I give out a few words to people. It's like me coaching them to, and I tell them when they say they don't have control over their emotions, you sort of do. Like some of them still be crying, but it's not. It's like when you first feel that energy, I'm telling you, it's like, oh my Lord. But the more I tell them, please don't cry, please don't cry, please don't cry, it becomes subtle. They still probably be tearing, I mean, be crying, but it's probably like tears just falling down. Versus snot, boo-hoo, know it. You know how people, you know what I'm saying? But I said, I'm going to have to go live. I said, I'm not going to put your business out, like tell who she is. But I said, your story is a lot of the people like you. They need to protect their kids no matter how old they is, 16, 17, 14, 15. If the father of my kids is not in the same home with my kids and I have a new individual around my fucking kids, well, for one, I'm about to do a thorough background check. Why? Because I don't play about my fucking children. If my kids don't like you, I no longer like you. And for those of you who saying you letting your kids dictate, no the fuck I'm not. At the end of the day, my kids are important to me. Their safety is. So if my kids don't feel safe around you, that's a pure sign that I'm not going to feel safe around you. So why bother? That's a conflict of interest between me and my kids. That's a wedge. Do you not know what I do with wedges? I remove them permanently. So ladies with children that are talking to men, that's not the father of the kids, even if they are the father, because abuse is abuse. Don't let nothing drive a wedge between something that is for you. You can either eat potato wedges or ladies, you walk with wedge heels. But you don't let wedges, nothing drive or come in between you and something that is for you. Your kids are for you. If you do right by them, they will do right by you. At the end of the day, when I get older, ain't no guarantee that nigga gonna be there. But I'm for certain my kids will. Why? Because I'm gonna be a damn good mother. By me being a good mother, stamps, unless God Almighty say, okay, you gotta come on. Stamps that I won't be in a nursing home, that my kids will take care of me. A lot of y'all gonna put yourself in a situation where your kids think. When it comes to me and my children, because the relationship that we're gonna have, it's not even gonna be a thought. They're not gonna have to think about it. Should we put your mom in a nursing home? Fuck no. Meanwhile, you're not pointing to your kids the way you should. They like, that don't sound bad. Let me think about it. My kids ain't gonna have to say, let me think about it. You gotta ask yourself, are you really protecting your kids to the best of your ability? A lot of y'all are going to lie to yourself, but I'm here to tell you the truth. You're not. You're not the best mother that you think you are. Good mothers are mothers who keep their kids safe. And what I mean by that, let me be precise. A good mother don't just drop her kids off anywhere with anybody because she want to go party or do whatever. She does thorough background checks. Why? Because she don't want nobody to take the innocence of her child. She don't want to be putting her kids in the hands of a pedophile where her kids can be molested, mistreated, abused, all of that. That's what I mean by being a good mom. Putting your kid before your selfishness. And you don't put your kid before yourself, but you put your kids before your selfishness. You want to go to the club. I'm not saying you can't go to the club. I'm saying before you go to the club, you make sure the safety of your kids is good. The safety of your kids, unless they can't speak, don't involve who the fuck you going to. If my son named Daniel, come here, Daniel. How do you feel about going over there to such house? Oh, well, it's fun. What do you mean by fun? Oh, well, I get to eat certain foods and watch TV. Do they be watching you? Yeah. What goes on there? Does anybody mistreat you? No. So if I say let's go here, you want to go there? Yeah. Well, this is who's going to be your babysitter. Do you have a problem with that? No. Okay. Y'all don't do none of that. You just drop your kids off anywhere. Why? Because you're selfish. You don't give a fuck about their safety. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 minutes away from somewhere I'm supposed to be. Those 2 minutes can motherfucking wait because the safety of my kids have not been green checked, meaning I don't feel secure. Well, ma'am, you're gonna miss. I don't give a fuck if I miss that. By me being on time for a business meeting or whatever can make me miss an opportunity of me keeping my child safe. I'm not gonna be that mother that says, "Damn, I should have did better. I could have done better," or crying as I'm saying that. Why? Because as a mother, you thinking that you providing the best lifestyle for them because you're slaving, but the whole time you at work, they're getting touched or whatever. So I'm telling you, abuse, however it is, protect your fucking kids. That don't mean you gotta go wherever they go and guard them. No, it's not what I'm saying. If you gotta go out somewhere, you want to go to the club, you make sure that fucking babysitter is the best goddamn babysitter. Why would you go drop your kids off with somebody who barely can watch themselves? So you know nobody's really watching your kids. You could have left them at home by their damn self, basically. Oh, you think it's okay because it's an adult present, but adult there's nowhere to be found. It's just like two kids being by themselves. But you don't care. Why? Because you're at the club turning up. Meanwhile, you get this call. Now it's a problem. Now you want to fuck everybody up. No, fuck yourself up. When you check out everything and make sure your kid is safe and stuff like this happens, then you at a different ball game. But to leave your kids with somebody who ain't a good candidate, come on. Or to have that energy around as a woman, right? Even if he's your husband or the father of your kids, you do not stand and you do not let nobody abuse your kids, physically or verbally. You're going to raise damaged fucking adults. Adults that can come into society and be a menace of it because they're hurt. So their agenda is to hurt people because they've been hurt. To break the cycle is to restore love. Bring God Almighty back. Y'all need to start seeing what's more important. That club is not more important than your kid being safe. If you ask people that are around my age and older and a little bit younger than me, right? Molestation goes on everywhere. But in the era where we were growing up, people would get touched and motherfuckers knew about it and they wouldn't say nothing. That was the old, y'all need to put on clothes because such and such a da-da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to break generational cycles. You need to break the motherfucking curses. Don't go in the same direction that the masses went in. Drop the asses. I mean, drop the M, the asses. Why you don't go in that direction? Kids who are sexually molested can come out a lot of ways. But why was our people a little bit younger than me and my age and older touched? Because the parents was working. It was slaving. They were just dropping their kids off with anybody. And what I mean by anybody is like family members included. You thinking I'm talking about with strangers? No. Family members, friends. And meanwhile, they at work and their kids getting touched by a relative who they deeming. This is what I'm telling y'all. Like, you got the mindset. All praise to the Most High that I wouldn't touch, because you feel me. But I'm telling you, like, everybody ain't so lucky like that. It's people that's been touched, whether it's physical abuse, sexually, anything. When those people grow up, depending on the mindset, it fucks them up. You can have some that become hyperactive, like they love sex, they love fucking. They what's that nympho energy? Like Black Snake Moan movie, right? Then you have some who be celibate abstinence. They refrain from it because maybe they ain't healed. So a guy or a girl being on top of them or doing whatever, it triggers them, make them feel uncomfortable, have a sense of anxiety. So they freak out and they don't engage in sexual activity. Then you have some who could have been raped and they don't want to get fucked unless it feels like they're raped. I know y'all like, what the fuck? It could be some who would get beat the fuck up, and it's some that would not fuck with somebody unless they get beat up. And I know y'all like, what? Everybody is different. Every situation is different. Some can have the same outcome. But why are these adults like this? Because nobody protected them as kids. When I see strippers, not all of them, because some of them just want money. But when I see strippers, especially who I am today, spiritually, I can see girls that were touched by their uncle, or if it wasn't a relative, they was lusted after for by an older man. Like, most of these girls could have been told that they were ugly or wasn't getting attention because their mom or dad could have been at work or whatever, was just throwing them off. And these motherfuckers gave them attention. I'm telling y'all, like, the main reason why I'm speaking on these energies is because you need to protect your kids. Like, a lot of y'all be the part of the problem. And I know y'all like, no, I don't. Yes, you do. If your uncle's a pedophile, but you drop your kids off, it don't matter if you don't know. If you drop your kids off with your uncle just because you want to go to the club, or even if it's for work, and your kids get touched, you are a part of the problem. Why? Because you didn't do no fucking thorough background. You said, that's my uncle, so I know my kids are safe. What did you do? You formed an opinion and an expectation that set your ass up for failure, because now your uncle is touching your son. You don't put people in a category that ain't showed you that they trustworthy. Because a motherfucker, your uncle, they honor whoever, you want to drop your kids off? See, a nigga like me, just because you can, that may want to look at you even more. Because as a youngin', as a little kid, I knew early the people closest to you be the one to put the knife in your back. Wouldn't trust them motherfuckers around my goddamn kids. You smoking crack? When I mean, I don't want my kids around no fucking body except for the mommy, the daddy, and my people. My mama and daddy dead. They both died in August of 2018. Ain't nobody being around my fucking kids. I'm not playing that. When my kids know how to shoot your ass in between your motherfucking eyes, cut you real good, skin you like, you feel me, like a deer, gut you like a fish, can whoop your ass. Oh, they can go wherever the fuck they want to go. Why? Because I'm for certain that they gonna fuck you up. Damn, you 9 years old and you packing like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna know that my kid packing. And you can hear this. I don't give a fuck. You down there thought you were gonna abuse my kid. He go up to a little Paw Patrol backpack. He got something for that ass. Oh, well, he gonna go to jail? No, he not, because it's recorded. See, I'm a different type of mom. Even if I do the research, I'm still not trusting nobody. And I never take an adult over what the fuck my kids say, even if my kid is a fucking Pinocchio. Why? Because you never fucking know. Y'all be so quick to take an adult over your fucking kids as you smoking crack. Y'all ain't like that's a good husband. Because a good husband wouldn't put you in these predicaments. As a woman, as a mother, protect your kids. It's not worth what you thinking. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Or he pays bills. If he leave, we're gonna go without. Well, let me tell you something. We're gonna go without a lot of shit. We're gonna go without my kids being verbally and physically abused. We're gonna go without my kids not feeling safe. We're gonna go without a thought. They ain't even gonna think, mama, not, oh hell no. Anybody that fuck with my kids, I don't give a fuck. My kids are going to be confident, and I'm confident they gonna say this. Ooh, you wait till my mama get here. Why you think my kids gonna be quick to say that? Cause they gonna know for certain my mama coming to fuck shit up. When my kids are in my motherfucking and my energy, and I drop them off anywhere, baby, that's a safe. That's a you feel me? That's a that's precious cargo. Whatever's in that box is fragile. You supposed to take care of it. When I drop my kids off, I'm going to be for certain that ain't nobody fucking with my kids. I don't put shit past nobody unless you a god or a goddess. Because if you a god or a goddess, then I know you gonna follow divine law. You're not here to go up against my kid. You here to protect it just like me. Outside of that, I don't trust a soul. If my kid tell me that you touched they private area, bitch, I'm watching you. I'm on you. I'm not gonna tell my kid just say anything. No. My kid is not going to be brainwashed, so my kid ain't just going to be saying shit. Oh, they touch me here, they touch me there. No. When my kids say you touch them, bitch, you touch them. And I'm going to turn into Jada Pinkett from Woo. You didn't have to hit him. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. I don't know how y'all coming behind y'all kids, but I'm willing to put on a goddamn orange suit behind mine. If that ain't your mindset, then why the fuck did you open your legs? Huh? Ain't nobody worth you sacrificing the innocence of your kids. You need to make sure that listen, they don't have to have the nicest clothes, the nicest shoes, and all the new games and all that. That's not what I'm saying. Your kids need to be loved, need to feel loved, feel safe. When I tell my kid, hey, you going over there, they still feel safe. They are for certain. My mama put me in good people's hands. My mama care about me. They got trust in me. Not just because I'm saying it, it's because I've put them in situations where nobody mess with them. And if somebody tried, they for certain. They already know my mama about to come fuck shit up. You need to ask yourself, are you really doing the best that you can by your kids? I'm not talking about putting a roof over their head. I'm not talking about buying them clothes and shoes. I'm talking about, are you really doing the best that you can as a mom? Are you making sure that the babysitter is not a child molester? Are you making sure that your kids are not being mistreated when they go around certain individuals, whether they're other kids or adults? These are questions that you need to be on top of. Why? These are children. Let's say you working all the time. You come home to your kid done KILLED themselves. Why? Because you was too busy working. A small check-in helps. I'm not blaming no parents, but most of you parents is what I'm telling you. Like when I be seeing young kids kill themselves, I be looking at the fucking parents. Because what the fuck? The only way is if the energy say, well, they was in the kid's life. Then that's something different. I know it was a demon. But I look at the parent like, was you not giving them enough love? You are part of the problem. You should feel guilty. I'm not the one that's gonna tell you, oh, you shouldn't feel guilty. No. A parent that was actually in the life and the kid did that, they the only ones who deserve that energy of not feeling guilty. But a parent who chose, well, you know what? I gotta get these bills paid. Well, your bills are paid, but your kid is gone. Now you got another bill. You got to ask yourself what's more important, paying bills or the mental state of your kid, the emotional state of your kid. Ain't nothing in this. Listen, it's not worth it. If you look out into the world, it's enough fucked up adults out here. Why is you creating more? You're part of the problem. When I look out into the world, y'all want to give mothers a pat on the back. Not all women are mothers. Because if you look out, look at all these demons that they created. It's not a fucking mother. There was a bitch that used excuses because it's women that slave, right? Work a couple of jobs, be tired as fuck. But they kids know that their mama love them. Those kids know that their mama cares about their safety. Imagine when you get ready to leave, your kid is in fear. But you don't know because you don't talk to them. You don't be in their business with who is watching them. Kids be scared to speak. You don't know if they threaten them. A lot of y'all got kids that probably been touched and you don't even fucking know because the toucher threatened them. It's a lot of people that don't tell until they probably like grown that somebody touched them. Then the mama and dad or whoever be shocked. Well, why ain't you never say nothing? Why the fuck you didn't ask? Like the mindset that y'all fake parents have. Well, why didn't you say anything? Why the fuck didn't you ask? Who's the parent here? Who's the fucking parent? When you go sit in front of other people, you can play off of whatever the fuck you want to play off. When you come to me, you're going to see the fucking truth. The truth is you could have been better. Just own up to it. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm here to wake you the fuck up to show you. You're not doing your due diligence as a mother. You're choosing, oh, well, I don't want to be lonely. They bring this to the table. Oh, well, they watch my kid. It's the only one that don't watch them. Da, 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 da. You're putting trauma on your kids for your selfishness. I don't give a fuck. Hey, where'd you do? What happened? Well, it was cool until one part I was a little sad. Sad? What you mean sad? How did you sad? What happened? And when I come to ask my kids questions, they're not going to be like, oh, mom, you're always in my business. They're going to be so eager to tell me. Why? Because this is something that I do all the fucking time. Kids like to ask you fucking questions. Kids, they be all up in your business. I'm telling you, they don't have no problem. When you make it something that they're familiar with and something that is healthy and comfortable, they just, sometimes you don't even got to say nothing. They just come, oh, I was just stressed out today. They was doing too much. You know, they tried to do. That's what I'm telling you, not building or creating that environment. A lot of people used to say, if they ain't got kids, they can't tell you nothing. But I got more common sense than a motherfucker. Common sense is what really help people. Safety. When it comes to your kids, the only word that you give a fuck about is safety. When that's the numero uno thing, everything else falls into place. By your child being in a safe environment, that child is able to grow up healed in a safe environment. That creates a stable, peaceful, calm, cool, and collected adult. It's kids that go through shit, right? But the love that they mom instilled in them or put into them made whatever they go through easier. They feel safe. As a mother, as a fucking mother, that's your number one goal when it comes to your fucking kids. Is to make sure that the environment and their surroundings is healthy. If you don't got enough time to do research on the environments where you're putting your kids at, then you need to start subtracting something from your schedule, not what's going on with your kid. Because you need to make fucking time. Just like you made time to lay on your fucking back. Remember that time? Yeah, make time. You don't want to create damaged, unhealed adults. You want to create healed adults. A lot of these adults that's fucked up, ask them. They wasn't seen, they wasn't heard, they wasn't loved. And as an adult, they go about it the wrong way to receive that. You're a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. And you have the nerve to walk around and be trying to get all this shit on Mother's Day and all this shit, have several seats in the you could do better section. As a mother, your job is never done. Remember that. So if you're a woman that don't want your job to say, well, I'm not ready for that, keep your fucking legs closed. Because you're a part of the problem. When I look at all these little girls that be wanting to strip and shit, not all of them see it because of fast money. They were sexually active early by somebody that their mother dropped them off to. So when you sitting out here talking about, oh, she a stripper and all this shit, remember all them times you used to drop her off at your brother's house or whoever house? That's why she on the pole now. But I bet you don't know that. Why? Because she was never seen, never heard. You never gave her a safe environment for her to vocalize what the fuck was going on. Imagine your kid telling you as a fucking adult that they was touched. You know you failed as a parent. I don't give a fuck who you is. Truth hurts, don't it? Truth like rain, don't give a fuck who it fall on. You failed. I don't give a fuck. You can talk to anybody, but when you bring that shit to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. You failed. I'm going to tell you how you failed. This person is an adult and they just now telling you that they was molested. Off the top, didn't feel safe, didn't feel comfortable, didn't feel loved. Nobody paid them attention. How do you know this? You can tell. Who do you feel sorry for? The child. So you mean to tell me, let's say you got touched at 5 years old and now you're 30? For 25 years, you had to hold this negative in. Who? You want me to feel sorry for who? Exactly. The person who's carrying the fucking energy. Y'all think y'all were some Bombay ass parents because you paid their college tuition, because they got this and got that. Oh, they might have graduated, but how the fuck are they mentally and emotionally? Your parent skills are not based off of what the fuck they produce or what the fuck they get or what the fuck you give them. Your parent skills are based off the mindset, and the emotional capability of your fucking child determines if you're a good damn parent or not. Oh, you thought because your kids went to college? Fuck no. Your kids don't know how to be emotionally vulnerable to people. So instead, when they feel a certain good way, they act out. That's your problem. You're the problem. It's your fault. Oh, but they're a lawyer. A lawyer that's not emotionally stable. This is what you brag, but they are a lawyer though. As a parent, you failed. Y'all look at parents who can't get their kids the nicest shit, but they pass. Why? Because their kids out in the world, for one, not being able to get the nice shit humbled them. Why? Because they're going to God Almighty got bigger shit for them. They had to go through this shit to know when they get abundance how to manage it. Because they went without. The mindset, they blowing through money. That's the mindset of a motherfucker who is financially illiterate. What does that mean? The parent didn't teach them financial skills. You see where I'm going with this? It always leads back to your ass. So when you say that you a damn good parent, ask yourself, what is you basing that shit off of? Oh, well, I make sure they eat. They got a roof over their head. They got clothes and shoes. Duh. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. You naming shit that what come on. How's the mental of your kid? Do they feel safe? Do they feel like they can come and tell you anything? I don't give a fuck if the boogeyman came up to my kids and say, hey, if you tell that I touched you, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. As soon as my kids fucking see me, my kids are going to fucking tell. You could have gut a fucking rabbit. You could have did. I don't give a fuck what you did. As soon as my kids see me, I'm for certain they're going to tell. Why? Because I build that comfortability, that safe. I'm at that safety zone, that safe haven. Ain't no stranger on the outside gonna pump fear in my motherfucking kids to where they be afraid to tell me anything. Is you hearing me? Why? Because the safety, not only that I tell them, but that I put them in. It don't matter what nobody tell my kids. They're gonna come and tell me. I'm for certain. You put my kids in an unsafe environment, they want to feel safe again. Who the fuck do you think they're coming to? Oh, mommy and daddy makes us be. Oh, put yourself in a kid environment, kid-like, okay? If your mom make you feel safe and you're in an unsafe environment and your mom pops up, exactly. A lot of y'all didn't come to your parents as an adult now. Why? Because you didn't feel safe. You felt like if you said certain shit, they might whoop your ass. Or blase blah. That's you too, oh, you too young for that shit. Or stay in a child's place. All this bullshit. What are you doing? Passing down generational trauma. Those chains that you're tying across your kids is the same reason why we got fucked up adults today. Hey, you sit on the phone, you sit on the couch not doing anything anyhow. How about you go ahead and break some generational cycles? How about you stop dropping your kids off with fucking anybody? How about you start being in your kids' motherfucking business? Because you got one motherfucking time. I'm not saying I'm going to let nobody fucking abuse me because I know how to leave. You feel me? But you got one motherfucking time. Not even you got one motherfucking time to play with my motherfucking cubs. I don't give a fuck who you is. One fucking time. And that one time, I'm going to show you why people don't fuck with my kids. Why? Because my kids are going to be for certain that my mama does not play about us. If I bring my kid around somebody and they start acting funny, oh, baby, I'm on it. And not only did I observe to make sure that I'm not assuming, I'm for certain. And after I become for certain, oh, you know what the fuck about to happen? Somebody about to get checked. It could be some furniture moving going on. It depends on what the fuck it is. I could be orange jumpsuit ready. Who knows? But just know I'm down for whatever. I'm down for whatever. Whether it's me talking like this, me raising my voice, me laying my hands, or worse, orange jumpsuit ready. It don't matter. Behind my kids, ape shit. I know how I'm coming behind my kids, so that's why I'm going to make sure that my kids are what? Or around me. If I'm working a job where I can't really pour into my kids or be there, guess what? Bitch, I'm quitting. No, you're not. Yes, I am. And guess what? Well, how are you going to provide? Well, that's why we rely on faith. God Almighty is our provider. Because ain't nobody, ain't no mountain high, ain't nothing going to keep me away from protecting my kids. As far as doing my job, I gave my kids back to the Most High. So when I leave them with people, I know that the Most High going to protect my kids, but I have to do my due diligence. What does that mean? Make sure that where I'm dropping my kid off is a safe environment. I'm not, like when I say this, don't take it the way you know, low vibrational people. I'm not going to rely on just God Almighty. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do my part. When God Almighty see that I'm making sure that I'm putting my kid in a safe environment, that you feel me? Like, what does that show God Almighty? Damn, they said if she don't come in at this time, she gonna lose her job. She's still over here with her kids. You talking about this same job that'll replace me quick as fuck, but my kids can't get another mother. The fuck out of here. I know what's important to me. I can get another job, and I can make another kid. You got that right. But I'm not choosing nothing of man over my motherfucking seeds. They came from my womb, my portal. So that's my job. I decided to lay on my back. Once I decided to do that, that means what? I'm going to stand beside you, right or wrong. If you wrong, I'm going to correct you to make sure that we're both standing on the right side because you represent me. I need to make sure that when I put my kids out into the world, that they are a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. So it starts at home first. So I'm going to make sure that my kids know to tell the truth, to do not lie. Why? Because that's weak, that's coward. Do not try to control people. Do not do XYZ. I'm going to make sure that the mental health of my kids are at a point where that I feel good. My kid can tell me all day, I'm good, mom, I'm good. But if I feel the energy that you're not, you're lying. So I'm going to go above and beyond. I'm going to take dates out where it's just me and my daughter and ask her any fucking thing. You never fucking know. When I don't give a fuck how uncomfortable or however or whatever. When my daughter gets a grown ass fucking age, I done set a motherfucking foundation that she would teach or instill inside her motherfucking daughter, because she will reach a certain fucking age where it clicks and she say, my mom used to ask me all those fucking questions and I see why. The Most High put certain kids, troubled kids on her path, right? That'll settle her spirit. Because she'll come across a kid who will say, man, I wish my mama do XYZ or blase blah. That'll make her be more grateful and more thankful for what the shit that I do. When she get to a certain age, she's going to say, I see why my mom did that, and do it for her kids. Hey, how you been doing? Because what? It made her become a better fucking adult. She didn't have to go through trauma. She didn't trauma bond with nobody because I didn't put them chains on her. I gave her a voice, damn it. You a child. You a child of mine. You know you got a voice. Well, mom, I don't want to eat that. Well, why you don't want to eat it? Because I just don't have a taste for it. What you have a taste for it? Well, I want chicken. What kind of chicken? Fried. Anything else? I'm making sure that I always have energy for what's important, meaning my kids. I'm not going to let nobody drain me or make me tired to the point where I can't perform for my fucking kids. If I've been working a job and I'm tired, I don't give a fuck. Either I'm about to take part-time or we about to leave that alone, because it's not about to interfere with what's important, my mother duties. I don't want to work so where I'm slaving to the point where my kid have a project and I can't help them. That is something that you bond with your kids over. But I can't do it. Why? Because I've been slaving. No, that interferes with my mommy duties. Just by me taking time to help my kid do a science fair, I'm healing so much shit. And rejuvenating and restoring him with so much stuff. He's going to remember, or she's going to remember, man, my mom used to do this with me when we used to have our science fair. I'm instilling good, healthy habits. Versus my mama telling about, oh, stay in a child's place. Now I'm telling my kids, stay in a child's place. They going to grow up, tell their kids, stay in a child's place. Somebody has to break the cycle. If you got children as a mother, I'm telling you, like, protect them. You shouldn't let no man, only the father is gonna be around my children. If I'm dating you, I don't give a fuck. You not meeting my fucking kids. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no nigga gonna use reverse psychology. Well, I don't think this serious. I don't think it's serious either. Bye. I'm not getting my kids attached to something that could be temporary for me. So if it's temporary for me, what the fuck that means? It's temporary for them. Y'all be introducing your kids to something. Then when y'all break up, the kids still attached. Stop doing that. If you did it in the divine order, you wouldn't be introducing your kids to nobody else other than the father to begin with. But hey, we ain't gonna go that deep. Do I think I'm better than anybody? Fuck no. It's a lot of shit that I gotta work on. We're all still healing and working. But let's heal and work with the right shit. Okay? Let's be honest with ourselves. A lot of y'all is like, damn, and pat yourself on the back for accountability. It's making you have a what? Reality check. It's making you start to say, damn, I need to start paying more attention to who I fucking drop my kid off to. That's the spirit. That's the energy that we need you to be in. We don't need you to be in the energy. Who the fuck is she to be telling no? Collect that energy that the Most High transferring to you to take heed of your kids. You never know what could be around the corner. Is this a warning before the destruction? Telling y'all, as a mother, that is your fucking job. A man protects the wife and the kids, but as a mother, you create the safe haven. You create the environment. The husband go out, or the man. We just gonna say the man. He goes out and he out there cutting trees. He done built the house and all that. You done decorated. You cooking there. You turned the house into a home. You control the energy of it. As a woman, you make sure everybody's energy is at peace. That's a job that you signed up for. So how do you make sure everybody at peace? By you being at peace. By you gifting everybody a piece of you. When my husband come in, everybody gonna greet my husband, let him know, hey, we happy that you here. Why are we doing that? Because we're doing positive energy transfers. We want everybody to know that is a part of this unit, that when you step inside this humble home, your ass is loved. Why? Because my kid can come home from daycare. Hey, boo-boo! Everybody. Why? You are loved. When I walk in, mommy here, mommy here, mommy here. Why? Because I am loved. Everybody inside that house is not going to go outside that house looking for love. So what does that mean? Everybody inside that household is going to be loyal. You got to ask yourself, are you loving people the way that they need to be loved? Or are you loving them the way that you think they should be loved? You can't love a person the way you want to. You got to love them the way that they need to be loved. And if you can't get them there, then you need to release them and allow them to find somebody who will. When it comes to love, y'all, that's a word that people throw around, but it's a word that people don't really embody or surround themselves with. They're more surrounded or embodied with fake love. Let's break these generational cycles. Let's create love within the home. Let kids see you not getting angry, but dropping to your knees and calling on God Almighty. Instead of you getting stressed or being worried, let your kids see you happy. Let them see you at peace. Let them see that it's cool to love on your daddy or to love on your mama. Let them know that siblings, yeah, y'all gonna argue, but at the end of the day, it's about y'all having each other's back. I got common sense and logic to know siblings are gonna go back and forth. So I got tactics with that. Y'all gonna wear a big shirt. Why? Because I need the people up under my household to know that we a fucking unit. Why? Because this is the energy. I'm the matriarch. When the head is outside, I'm the head of what's left. So what that mean? I gotta keep the same fucking energy and momentum that my husband has. We can't have no faulty foundations or no cracks or no weaknesses in it. So I set the tone. My kids already know. We ain't got time for all that loud ass shit, that chaos in the house. When daddy come home, silence. I'm not saying my kids can't speak or do nothing. No, they can play, do all that. We gonna keep the noise to a minimum. Why? Because it's peace in this motherfucker. If my son let me know I feel the energy that my son had a stressful day at school, trust me, because my kid's gonna be homeschooled. I'm teaching them. What's gonna happen? Hey y'all, little Pookie coming in here. He had a little fucked up day. We don't got time. Hey. You know how you like to play with your brother and do all that shit? We ain't doing that today. Why? How am I able to keep my home in order? Because I'm stepping I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in this energy that I signed myself up for. So how am I able to keep control? Just like that. You control the energy in the household, ladies. If my husband is mad, no, he not. He gonna already know, because everybody know you leave that mad shit outside the door. My people gonna know. My husband and my kids gonna know. Why? They gonna listen to me. It ain't me controlling them. They're gonna know that my mommy setting us up to win. Hey, you having a bad day? Let's talk about it outside. Because when we step foot in here, this is our peace. Ain't nothing in this environment but peace. If you get frustrated, cool beans. But what's going to happen when you get frustrated? You're going to get calm, cool, and collected. Why? Because if you're frustrated, we're going to calm, cool, and collect you so you can think proper. When my kids go out into the world and they get frustrated, they're going to have valuable lessons that mommy taught them how to be emotionally, how to control their emotions, how to take time out and go take a chill pill. Calm, cool, and collect yourself. Versus you allowing your kid to kick and scream and then you give them what the fuck they want. Then they go out into the world and try that shit. Then they run into the wrong motherfucker. And that temper tantrum get they ass knocked the fuck out. Then you want to come out, oh, who put their hands on that? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to make sure my kids are emotionally and mentally stable before anything. Because when I put them out into the world, I'm for certain that they're going to do just fine. I know they're not going to be a danger or a menace to society because their emotional state is superb and their mental state is superb. If somebody try to get my kids to be angry, a lot of people in the world are going to be shocked by what it's up to whatever they choose. They might can say something nice to you. They might drop down to their knees and pray. They might walk away. They might cuss you the fuck out. It's however they feel, but trust and believe. They're going to handle themselves, no matter if they're children, as if they're adults. Why? Because mommy instilled the right shit into them. When my kids start screaming and hollering, hey, calm down. Why you crying? Hold up. Wipe your tears off. I can't talk to you like this. I'm not going to let my kid talk to me in no baby voice. You're not a baby anymore. Speak up. Because if you don't cut that shit out, your daughter going to try to use that shit on a nigga, and a wrong nigga might slap the shit out of her or anything. You never know. Hey. So I'm cutting that shit right there. Now you're going to talk to me in your regular voice because I don't understand that. Now, what are you saying? What am I teaching my kid? I'm correcting her by letting her know that baby voice don't get you nowhere. You remain your authentic self when you want to be heard. If your feelings are hurt, I need you to remain yourself and express to me how you feel. Tell me what I can do better. My kids will never hear me say stay in a child's place unless we eating food or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, can I know stay in a child's place? You feel me? But as far as not having a voice, oh, my kids definitely have a voice. My kids are definitely going to be able to do what they want to do, but not outrageously. Like, you feel me? Oh, my kid gonna go around cuss adults. No, but if they want to cuss, they can cuss. Why? So freedom is a form of expression. That's one thing I'm not doing is putting chains on my kids. Because why? You want me to tell my kids that they can't cuss? Why? Why? Exactly. It refers back to them chains, don't it? Yeah, because your people wouldn't let you or whatever. Exactly. Go on about your business. You're not going to put slave chains on my kids. I'm going to raise my kids how I want to. What I'm doing is teaching my kids survival skills. They're not going to learn a bunch of false history about a bunch of fake ass people that's on paintings and shit. They're going to learn how to motherfucking grow shit, plant shit, to go when to plant it, when not to plant it, how to know how to use a gun, unload a gun, how to know how to mentally calm down, how to do this, how to do. That's what I'm teaching my kids, how to survive. When I put them out into the world, I don't have to worry about hearing my kids in certain shit. I just know my kids are not in that. My kids are not going to be a victim of peer pressure. Why? Because I allow my kids to be themselves. So what does that mean? I've raised confident kids. Ain't no peer pressure. They can call my kid a loser. My kid gonna be like, oh well, I just be a loser then. How am I for certain? Because of what I'm going to instill in my kid, a safe haven. Remember, the reason why you don't think this is believable or achievable is because you wasn't raised in a safe haven. Remember when I said be real with yourself? Okay then. When you create a safe haven and you wait till your kid become an adult, you'll see that what the fuck I taught you was real good. A lot of kids wouldn't be killers or all this stuff if you showed them real love, if you paid attention to them. Like if you a businessman but your son is a gamer, start gaming. It's not going to kill you to game. It's just like you saying in your mouth, it's not going to kill them to want to do business. It's not going to kill you to want to game. It goes both ways. You want them to run to take interest in your business, you need to take interest in their business. Their business is gaming. It's just a different, it's just like I'm telling y'all, do not allow society to put chains on you where you block out your kids. Remember, your kids' state of mind and everything is based off of your parenting skills. When you get old, that's who there to take care of you. You want to make sure that you are putting stable adults out. How do you do that? By giving your child a safe environment where they feel loved. If your kids do happen to be touched, you don't put the chains on them. You break generational chains. When your kid come up to you and they tell you that they've been touched, you make sure you let them see that you're angry, but not in a way that they think that you're angry towards them for telling. So how do you go about this? Because a lot of y'all be like, well, I did this. Well, a kid is a kid. You have to remember they don't have the mindset of an adult. So now they thinking you mad because you told, because they told. So this is how you go about this. That's what I'm telling you. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. If my kid came up to me and say, hey, such and such touched me, I'm going to say, what the fuck? I might even cry a little bit, drop a little tear. The first thing I'm going to come and ask my kid, are you okay? Are you all right? I'm going to instantly grab my kid, kiss on my kid, love on my kid, and apologize over and over again. I'm going to sit my kid down and tell my kid that before I even, and I know y'all like, how can, because remember what I told you, my child's safety is more important. After I am for certain that my child is good, then we're going to go kill. Okay? So let's bring it back. What's more important? My child. You would even like, fuck that, let me go kill the nigga. And you didn't even comfort your kid. You see what I'm saying? Be a better parent. I'm going to let my child know and make sure that they comprehend. You know that this is wrong. When my kid understands that, and I tell them this is not your fault. You're not responsible. Such and such is an adult, and adults are supposed to protect you, not touch you. I'm going to make sure this never happens again. No, I'm not going to shelter you. Because I'm not going to let one rotten apple make me pin my kid up into a room where I overdo it, and now the devil is still winning because I'm depriving my child of being youthful because I'm scared that he or she could be touched. No, I'm going to let my child still be free-spirited. I'm just going to tighten up on my motherfucking security. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all been taking on shit that your parents and they parents, that shit don't work. Look out into the world. Look at yourself. Look at how damaged you was, how much you had to heal. Like when I look out into the world, I do cry a little bit because I be like, damn, it was because of my mindset, y'all. The strength that I had. A lot of people do not have it. When I see my strength, but people don't have that I don't use that as I'm better than you or oh da 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 da. No, I'm a divine being. It's not gonna make me regret my strength. No, but I'm a goddess. To know that people are depleting. It's like you want to give them your strength, but you can't. But I can give you knowledge. I can give you ways, tactics. I can show you the ways. Let you count the how many ways. I'm telling you. This is how you make sure that your kids are in an environment that's going to breed the best of them. If you growing up, you had friends that you saw their parents didn't give a fuck about them. So they possibly was drinking, smoking, having sex. Why? Because there wasn't nobody checking up on them. If they had a parent who was in their business, they possibly wouldn't have been doing all that stuff. Let's keep it a band. Most rich kids' parents be gone away. That's why they be strung out on drugs, because their parents don't be around. If you go ask rich kids, when they come around poor people kids, the poor people kids, we want to go to the rich people kids because they don't get all that ethnicities and all that stuff, like the extra stuff. But the rich people kid be loving the poor people family. Why? Because they get real love. It's like you're not living in somebody else's shoes, so you don't know what they encounter or what they're going through. So it starts with the parents and the environment that you create. As a mother, you need to make sure everyone is happy. That's your job. When you come in my mother fucking listen, I said my motherfucking when you come in our house, everyone is greeted with peace and with respect, with love. Everyone. It no matter how old the age. If my kid is a newborn, everybody. Why? Because we share love around here. We push love. We let everybody know that we a unit. We togetherness. Ain't nobody put no wedges between us. And this ain't fake. This is something that's real life. We done built this. So when we step outside as a unit, do you think we're fuck wittable? Fuck no. Motherfuckers will think, oh, they militant. They got all this shit. They could put a camera and say these motherfuckers have a ball. But why y'all so disciplined? Because we don't got time for lower vibrational energy. When I look at my husband and my kids, I'm going to be proud. And I know y'all can get mad. I did that. That's what the fuck I'm going to say. Why? Because I did. My husband ain't going to come home from work or whatever and feel like he can't sleep or he mad or none of that because I'm already I'm already on it. My husband at peace. My kids ain't going to ever feel nothing. There's low self-esteem left there. Nothing. Why? Because mommy's on her job. Well, mom, I just feel sad today. Well, come here. Why do you feel sad? Ain't nobody that's under the household we create gonna be walking around in low vibe energy. Why? Because mommy's going to make it right. That's my job. Mom, I just want to lay down. Mom, can you scratch my head up? Mom, can I just go right ahead? I don't give a fuck if my kid 13, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and my husband is going to be down. My kid's going to be able to come and lay in the bed. Why? Because it's love. Oh, you 30 years old, you get in bed with your parents. Sure the fuck do. They're just jealous. That's why I tell my kids. I'm gonna go take a nap, man. I'm about to go lay in the bed with my mom. Man, you 40 years old, you gonna lay in the bed with your mom? Sure the fuck is. I bet you his friends will want to come lay too. Best friend be like, nigga, we always go over there and lay with mama. Shit, I be right across the bed. When your children and friends can come over and lay their head on your lap, just as if you their mom. Mommy award, best mom award activated. Not only are you building comfort and safe haven for your kids, but the aura that you building for your kids is radiating and it's overspilling on their fucking friends. You see where I'm going with this? Energy don't die, transfer. Get your shit together. I don't give a fuck because you got this and got that. But if the people that's in your household mental is fucked up, you ain't winning, sis. You're losing. And you're not on your job. You're not a divine feminine. Divine feminines know that she controls the energy of the household. So she goes to everybody who's under that household to make sure everybody's Gucci. And by doing that, everybody who she deposited that positive energy to is going to multiply back to her. That's why you see women where their husband and their kids put them on spa days or do all this shit because mommy's a damn good mom. Let's say you're a damn good mom and you're not getting that, then you got the wrong family. Because when your husband leave, your man, you are in charge, right? So when you leave, who's in charge? Your man. You with the wrong nigga. Because why is it that you making sure that the peace and everything going on? He needed to do the same. When it's Mother's Day, he go out and do all this shit, be lying, say the kids did and all this stuff, unless it's something that they really did, but it don't matter. Why was they able to do that? Because daddy did what? His part. Just like mama do her part. Y'all are a unit. Y'all are a team. What does that mean? Mommy, daddy, kids. Y'all are a team. If I came inside and I can fuck your goddamn unit up, it's something ain't right. Your unit need to be so motherfucking strong that can't nothing pull, no wedges, no nothing. You come to my kids, say, hey, we want you to take out your mom and daddy. They liable to kill you right on the spot for even asking them that. And I know you like how you for certain because the love, I'm telling you, remember, Ask yourself, was you really based off it, like, did you really grow up in a stable environment of love? Like, not because your parent paid the bill or that. I'm talking about, did you feel like you was fully loved as a child? Did you get all the love? Did you get all the attention? Did they pay attention to you? Was you able to speak on how you feel? If you answer, that's what I'm saying, telling you, like, that you need to put the chains down. Don't put them on your kids. Like, how you be sad like I was a child and I didn't have a voice, but you putting the same chains on your kids. No, remember how you felt when you didn't have a voice. Don't do them like that. All I'm here to do is help y'all break generational cycles. Help you ascend. Okay? So, y'all, on my mama, y'all, I just went up under my arm because it's wet and it do not stink. Oh my Lord. Listen, y'all do not have to. Oh, why am I yelling? Okay, look, they say chlorophyll drops do this too, but you can use chlorophyll drops. I'm telling you, if you eat fruits and vegetables, right? Watermelon is good. Um, I can't eat pineapple because it tastes funny. Like, I might have to go to, like, get it off a farm my damn self. Like, see it pick my damn self in order for me to eat it. Cause anytime I eat pineapple, no matter where I get it from, it tastes fucking funny. Like, I'm talking about, it tastes funny to the point where I can't eat it. And pineapple used to be my favorite fruit. Um, but I've been banging the fuck out of watermelon. Like, I've been banging the fuck out of watermelon. And that's what I forgot to get when I went to the grocery store. But I was in there talking to all these women and shit, so it slipped my mind. So I can go back to go get it after I get off the live. But I do got a slice in the refrigerator though. But I said all that to say this. When you eating, like, the only thing that would give off an odor on me would be my breath. And I'm not saying that I got halitosis. No, 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 no. I am truthful and I'm honest. I'm a smoker, right? Not saying it's excuses. So that's why I always brush my teeth and floss and chew gum. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a person that's gonna be like Erica Mena. You know what I'm saying? Being in people's face with stanky ass breath. You feel me? Like, no. You feel me? Like, um, but I have a little concoction that help that because I don't be using toothpaste. I like I'm slowly but surely getting off of that, and my breath don't stink, and it cleans my teeth real good. So that's why I'm like, you feel me? If your body's giving off odors, like when you go sweat and you stink like onions or any type of odor, I want you to hear me. That means you have a fucked up diet. When you hear people say, "Oh, we supposed to stink," no, the fuck we not. Cause when I be over here in Divine Being Land, nobody stink because nobody eating dead carcass. And I don't want to be weird, but I was getting ready to say I would walk outside to one of these neighbors and put, cause they'll be like, "What the hell?" And then you come to somebody like smell my fingers, they gonna be like, "What?" But I'm telling you, like, so y'all can see, I'm not capping. Like, I don't, I don't eat certain shit. And I'm telling you, don't nothing on me stink. Nothing. Like, I know this is TMI, but I went a while, right? I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna shave my vagina, but then I went ahead and shaved it. But after this time, I'm not shaving it no more. I'm about to keep the hair on it. But I just because I wanted to experiment something real quick, and you're supposed to have hair on your vagina because it keep you from getting STDs or bacteria, or anything. That's why you won't have that shit that them girls be having, boils and all that shit, because you're supposed to have hair on the coochie. Anywho, but it didn't stink. It didn't. I didn't like. I was sweating too because I was outside. I ain't have on no deodorant. I didn't have on no bra, no drawers, but I had clothes on, right? And I didn't stink at all. Nothing. Like, I was sweating like a slave. Like, I was sweating like a motherfucker. And none of my sweat stank. None of my preparation, whatever the fuck you want to call it, none of it stank. None of it gave off odor. Nothing. It's like I haven't smelt my underarms. And what I mean by smelt my underarms is like if I sweat and I put my hand up under it, it don't smell like onions, but it's a salty smell. Cause it's not zesty or zangy. It's not a smell. It's just like you could. I don't know. Like I can smell the salt. Cause you know when you sweat, it's basically salt. It's like I can smell the salt. It's not an odor though. Cause I don't play that shit. I don't let my arms or my body get funky. But now, well, it's not even now, but by me fasting from past years and stuff, like I don't smell nothing. That's why I don't use deodorant like that. People like you don't use deodorant, you be funky, and then I come around people. The first thing they compliment me on, damn, you smell good as fuck. Damn, like people be like, everybody got an odor. No, the fuck we don't. If you actually ask niggas, and I be like, ask niggas that hate my guts, if there's any, they'll tell you they ain't ever smell me. And the niggas done caught me off work, like outside fish outlet. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you why, whether you a man or a woman, is because I don't have a poor diet. I'm telling you, like I pay attention to my body. I know if I go in here, today is what Sabbath day. So if I eat meat today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? In a couple of weeks, not right then and there, in a couple of weeks, and don't base your shit off of mine because you can eat meat on Monday and your arms could be kicking, right? In a couple of hours. I'm basing this off of my hypothesis, what I learned for me. So if I'm eating meats all the way up till Friday, probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it'll start to come through my pores where I can smell it. And I know y'all like, well, if it's not for your body, it'll kick it out quick. Yeah, it'll kick it out, but it's not how it's gonna kick out a smell. My body's not prone. So in order for me to know, like, oh shit, you got too much meat in you. It's not like if I eat meat today, I'm gonna smell because I've been eating meat. And I just put my hand up under my arms. That's what I'm telling you. What type of meat I've been eating? I had a sausage sandwich. I've been eating sloppy joe, sausage sandwich, hot dogs, or what other meats? I can't remember. I'm going blank. But I've been eating meat. But when 2 weeks come or 3 weeks, it's not gonna give off no smell. Why? Because I've been eating more fruits and drinking more water than I ate meat. And it's been times where I ate more meat and drunk more Pepsi than I ate fruits and vegetables and drunk water, and I still didn't stink. It's like you have to be in front of me, right? And I know y'all, I'm not about to smell your arms. When you smell what I smell, you'll be like, "That's it. I don't smell nothing." I'm saying it's a salt smell. Like I pay attention to my body. I test stuff out. I be like right now I need to drink more water because I got like on certain spots of my arm. Let me show you. And yes, I got shorts on. Like certain spot of my arm. Hold up, where that bump at? Like right here. It's a bump right here. Right? I need to get rid of that. So how am I gonna get rid of that? By drinking water. Like I can tell when I need to drink more water. You feel me? Um, and because I'm a person that don't drink water like that, but I do drink it, I can feel when it's going in my body. Like no shit. Like when I drink water, I can like it can go straight to my knee. That's how I know my knee will hurt. No, whatever. Like the water goes where I don't know wherever it need to go. Like if the water just flows through my body, then I know it's just flowing through my body. If I'm drinking water and it goes straight to my knee, then come my knee got information in it. Like my elbow or whatever. Like the water, I can feel it in my body. Like as soon as I drink it, I can feel it go down my throat. I can feel it go through my arms. I can feel it go through my legs. Like I can feel it be in my feet. And I know when I say this, people like, what you mean? Raise your vibration. And I'm telling you, especially if that water is cold. That's why when people say I like room temperature water, I like hot water. You're not gonna ever feel what I feel. You're gonna have to really you're gonna wait till you reach a certain vibration. If you put cold ass water in the refrigerator, right? This is shit that I came up with. You put cold ass water in the refrigerator, right? And it's cold, and you are a god or a goddess. Because a lot of people gonna lie and say, I drink cold water, I can cap. And you a god or a goddess, you'll feel it. But if it's room temperature or warm, you're not gonna be able to tell. I bet you drink cold water, you be like, damn. Cause you can feel it. If you just drink cold water, you just feel it go down your throat, then you ain't high by. That don't mean nothing bad. You just got to keep putting in the work. Don't lie to yourself and say you can feel it and you don't, because I'm telling you, you gonna fuck some shit up. Cause it's like water is like your blood flow. So you play with that if you want to. Once some shit get in your blood, that means the rest of your organs is fucked up. So be careful with that. Don't say I didn't tell you. But when you drink the water, you can feel it. Like I can't explain it. Like when I drink the cold water, it's go down my throat, right? But I can feel it start on the shoulders of my arms. then it go down and it stop like before it get to my wrist. I done felt that. I done felt water go straight to my hands. Wasn't nothing wrong with my hands, but they needed water because the healing energy. I remember I kept doing the Meg the Stallion dance by myself because I got two videos where I'm dancing on camera. Them would be the only two videos. You see me dancing, baby, it's gonna look like I ain't got no rhythm. If it come to ass twerking, 'cause I'm not popping my ass for nobody. I'm not. You would not. Hell no. So I was in here twerking. So my knees, right? And I know how that you're supposed to stand on the heel of your feet. Listen, ladies, cause I learned these things by me uh fucking around. You feel me? Like interacting with myself. When you stand on the back of your foot, right? The heel of your foot and your foot is planted and you go down and do a squat, you're not putting strain on your knees. When you stand on the balls of your foot or your tiptoes, you're going to fuck your knees up. That's why a lot of you bitches, that's why when I see bitches with bad knees, I'm like, yeah, act like you riding a stick. What? Act like you riding a stick. What? That's why your knees bad. And for people to say, oh, well, Megan Thee Stallion, she still got good knees. Have you seen how Megan be riding it? She be on her tiptoes, but she also be having her feet planted. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm saying to you. And she's still young. She like under 30. I'm talking to you bitches that 30 and up. Where the cartilage in your knee, it done probably done shifted a little bit. You feel me? She ain't even hit 30 yet. So the cartilage is still where the fuck it need to be at. Your cartilage done shift. So when you bend your shit, it make noise. Or it might hurt. It might even hurt when it get cold. If you stand on your tiptoes, do it real quick if you can. Go down, do a squat on your tiptoe. Do it like 4 or 5 times and tell me you don't start to feel that shit in your knees. Now, after you do that, do a squat with keeping your feet planted flat and go up and down. Don't put too much pressure on your back because then cause when you do it this way, motherfuckers be like, okay, well, I got the feet part good, but then they fuck up their back because then they start putting the tension in the back. No, once you keep your feet planted, loose back. Don't be stiff. Don't tighten it up. Go down with your feet planted. Of course, it feels weird doing a squat like this. But guess what? You probably can do 100 more squats this way versus you doing it the other way. Why? Because you were fucking your knees up. You putting too much pressure on the fucking knee. Whether they tell you or not, your knee is sensitive. Have you ever went to a doctor? They hit you with that thing and you get your leg kick out. Okay then. You don't want to put too much good knees, good knees. I mean, if it's for your husband, you know it's for the greater the good. You know it's a good cause. You feel me? But just know you gonna have a lot of wear and tear on your knees. A lot of y'all have wear and tear on your knees because you do too much shit on your knee. And people like, I don't be on my knees, standing on the balls of your feet, doing squats the way you bend over. You're not conscious of it. You're putting too much pressure on your kneecaps. And people like, that's a lie. Then when I tell them to do a squat, break it down that way, they be like, oh shit. Ugh. Why would I lie to you? You put too much pressure on your fucking kneecaps. I'm telling you, make sure that your heel is flat on the fucking ground. If your heel is not on the flat on the ground, I don't give a fuck if it's up a little bit. You putting pressure on your knees. You have to make sure that your knees are, your feet are completely flat. When you go down, you don't bend your back. It's like you throw your ass towards the back. Like you that don't mean pop it. It's like when you go down, your butt should be acting like somebody's pulling it towards them instead of you like people. I don't know how to explain it, but I know how to do fucking squats. Cause I can start doing squats. Like my butt can be flat as fuck, right? And then I can do about 5 or 10 squats, and then you can see a difference in my butt. It's not a big ass difference, but you can see the difference. I have an athletic build. Women who have an athletic build, you don't have to go into like a bitch can go in the gym for a year. I can go in the gym for a month and have the same body that she had in a year. Probably shorter. Why? Because I have an athletic build. So I'm telling you, when it comes to certain shit, I set myself up to win. So if I was doing a squat, and I'm like, damn, my knees is hurt. Like, why the fuck my knee? And I'm like, damn, you put too much pressure on your goddamn knee. Flatten that goddamn foot. Cause I would come to, I'm like, damn, it gotta be a way for you to bend down and your knee don't motherfucker hurt. So I was trying shit out. I kept my fucking feet flat and I said, oh shit, it feel better. Cause I'm telling you, like when I was doing it the way I was doing it, I probably can get a good 50. before I be like, fuck this, and then I take a break, and then I start back. When I'm doing this shit flat on my foot, oh baby, I could keep going. Keep fucking going. It ain't no listen. When you doing it correctly, you will see. That's why I'm be listening to trainers and all that shit, cause they telling you shit based off they body and all this stuff. I'm telling you, when people say, "Oh, if you can do a lot of them, then you ain't really feeling the burn." But if you put your, which it had to be my nigga, if you put your hands on the side of my hips and on my ass and under my thighs, you will feel my muscles. So for a motherfucker to say, oh, well, it's not, you're not feeling the burn. I am. It's not, when you're exercising, it's not meant to hurt you. It's not meant to make you tired. It's not meant to make you feel drained. We were taught that. That's improper way of exercising. See, when I look, remember when I was telling y'all, oh, I'm not getting no training, none of that, because they can't tell me shit about my body. The exercise is not supposed to make you feel like if you stretching and then when you get done stretching, your arms are sore or achy. That means you've been improperly lifting. Society teach you, oh, well, the way that you're lifting is the correct way. No, it's not. If you ask God Almighty, God Almighty gonna laugh. Because I had a nigga tell me, and I, because he's a trainer, and I kept telling him, I said, bruh, you're not gonna tell me about spiritual body, like the body. You're talking about physical as far as lifting. I said, if you lift it, because he was talking about it's supposed to hurt. Well, if you go ask God Almighty will tell you it's not supposed to hurt. If you go lift a 500-pound thingy, right? And when you get done lifting it, if your body is achy or tired, you need to know this. Common sense and logic. This is divine facts. Whether you think you're a pro or the best of the best, you are improperly lifting. I'm gonna tell you why. When you look at a kid, remember when I tell you, you learn from children. You are improperly lifting because kids lift up shit that's way heavier. Like I done seen a kid lift up a whole thing of water to help his mama come in there, and the way that he lifted it up at first was kind of like he was straining himself, cause they wasn't getting the water up. But then he finally got that shit up. After he put that water down, you know what that little boy did? He clapped his hands like he was getting the dust off. I don't know where the dirt coming from, imaginary dirt. Okay, maybe see his daddy do this. Cause kids do repeat some shit. And he started to go pick up shit, with lifting shit, was swinging, trying to punch people, all that. The arms wasn't achy, the arms wasn't tired. Then the next day, the nigga was in there helping, like lifting groceries, like lifting stuff. I'm sitting here telling y'all, like, the society teach y'all the wrong shit because it's wear and tear on your body. Their job is to depopulate you. Remember that. If you got wear and tear on your body, you're a part of depopulation, motherfucker. With wear and tear, come on. A motherfucker that's healthy, you can't be a part of depopulation unless you know they fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all, like the shit that I learned just by paying attention to myself, like I'm not an exercise type person because I got an athletic build. And no, I'm not rubbing it in nobody's face because let me tell you something. I'm a female that used to have an 8-pack or a 10-pack, however many pack. It was a lot of packs. A bitch drunk ice house. I do not think like how Glorilla and Tiana Taylor them stomach look. That is nasty. No woman body should look like that. When your body look like that, you got masculine energy because that's not a womb, baby. That's a nigga stomach. Oh, but like it's cool to be in shape, but that's too fucking extreme. Like hell no, I'm not into that. But to have an athletic build is different. You don't got to do too much. And for those of you who got to do a lot of shit, I do apologize. Don't get mad at me. You feel me? Like God Almighty did that. Am I grateful and thankful? I'm grateful. I mean, I'm thankful, but I really don't care because of whatever body I got, it's the personality for me. So, but make sure y'all eating fruits and vegetables so you don't stink. If you find a bitch that stink, it's because she got a poor diet. She ain't washing her ass. All that stuff. She let niggas nut in her and all that. Because if you eat proper, your body won't give off odors. If you exercise improper, you're not supposed to be sore. It's not supposed to hurt. That's just like after we eat. If we eat and then we get tired, we want to go to sleep, we didn't eat something that we were supposed to eat. God Almighty told me way before I came, this like in the beginning. After you eat, you supposed to have energy to go finish work or do whatever it is or something. If you eat and you get tired, you're not eating life, you eating death. Cause sleep is the cousin of death. Like I'm telling y'all, these are divine facts. Like we've been trained to I don't know, conditioned to do fuck shit. But I'm not here to go up against nobody because hey, I was some of the shit I was once in the same circle. I'm a person who was smoking cigarettes. Fuck that. I had two meats, pork chop and chicken, steak and chicken, shrimp, fish, all that. I used to, baby, never, but baby, soda, water, what? Probably drunk a bottle of water, in the max of 6 months, but was throwing Pepsi back. And no, a bitch coochie didn't stink or none of that. Why? Because I took care, proper hygiene, washing, right? But I'm pretty sure if I would have went without some damn deodorant, my arms would have been musty. And why am I pretty sure they would have been musty? Because of what the fuck I was eating. It ain't had nothing to do with my hygiene because I'm a clean bitch. I like to wash. So I knew this is why I tell you to be real with yourself. If you know you're a clean person, but your body giving off an odor, I'm telling you, sis, like we're not talking about just the vagina, we're talking about the body, right? So it could be underarms, anything. You are eating the wrong shit. That's all that it is. And that's divine facts. If people be like cap, but when people stop eating what the fuck they eating and start doing what I said to do and they start sweating and they don't smell nothing, then was I lying or was I telling the truth? So now what are they? They're a person that can be an advocate and they're not just repeating shit. I told them this and then they actually did it. They're gonna go to the next person. Hey, if you stop eating, no, it really works because I stopped eating. And remember when I used to smell like what you call it, like my arms would be musty. That's I'm telling you, you become an advocate. Because you're not just believing somebody or repeating them. You done seen it for yourself. The stuff that I gift you is for you to see for yourself. So you know that I'm not trying to force nothing on you or nothing. You can see it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? You want to be used by God Almighty? Plug in the God Almighty. You see for your damn self. The fuck? You ain't just gotta watch me be used by God Almighty. Shit, you can be used too. Plug in. See it for your damn self. I'm just here to put you in front of the portal. You gotta walk through it. You want a better smell? Change your fucking diet up. Put more fruits and vegetables in fucking water. And let me tell you something. Um, Having a bunch of hygiene products, that means you stink. That don't mean you a clean person. Like I got bar soap and then I got shower gel. That's it. Not about to be buying no Summer's Eve and all of this shit and all that stuff. Women who buy that stuff got stanky pussy. That's a sign. When I see pussy products, that's a sign of a nasty bitch. Y'all thought that was a sign of a bitch who on top of her shit. No, that's a bitch that's nasty. Because in order for you to have pussy products, that means something wrong with the pussy. If ain't nothing wrong with the pussy, would you need pussy products? All right, then. Let's use common sense. There's a bunch of bitches that be getting mad. Oh, she trying to, yeah, because you got pussy products. And why you got it? Because your ass had an odor, you had an itch, something. Exactly. Just like when I had to tell bitches, they talking about, I'm the clean. No, bitch, you not clean. You wash with Dove. Dove is a beauty bar. That's not soap. Bitches try to get mad at me, gonna call me a hater. But then when I went in there and got my damn Dove soap, because I said, this right here, I put this on my face. I said, so what you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? That was back then when I used to use Dove. It's like as you get older, your skin changes, textures change, everything. The season. You gotta figure out what works for you. That's why you would never hear me ask nobody, but what's your skincare regimen? What the fuck? Is that groupie the fuck out? Fan the fuck out? Why the fuck am I gonna ask the next bitch or somebody else about their damn face regimen as if we got the same face? As if we got the same skin. As if our skin does the same shit. Y'all be showing that y'all be dick riders. Every time I see somebody talking about, ooh, well, what's the skin regimen? I be like, yeah, these are Satan daughters. Why don't you figure out the damn skin regimen on your own? The same bitch that you asking for that skin regimen, she figured out what worked for her skin. How about you do the same? Oh, I forgot. Satan kids can't create, so they won't be able to create their own face regimen. When God Almighty see you using your fucking energy to create, God Almighty will motherfucking jump in whatever the fuck it is. Let's say you need a face regimen. You start figuring out what works for your skin and stuff like that. The Most High will jump in that shit. I'm telling you. Y'all not allowing. That might be your fucking purpose, and you don't even know it because you over here playing. Don't copy nobody. Be your authentic self. I'm telling y'all. Don't ever go up against yourself. Figure out what set yourself up to win. If you big, don't be trying to ask other fat motherfuckers how the fuck they lost weight. You figure out your own fucking way. Why? That's how you shine. If John and them was drinking water and doing all of this, but God Almighty placed it upon you to just do XYZ and you lost way more weight. Let's say they lost 10 pounds, but you lost 40 your first damn day. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck no more about John and them. They want to hear about you. Why? Because you done lost 40. That's 30 more than motherfucking John. Meanwhile, you trying to copy John. That's what I'm telling y'all. Figure out what works for you. The only way you can figure that out is by being isolated with you and God Almighty. You're not going to figure out what works for you by watching me or copying your neighbor or whoever. That's how you set yourself up to get your ass whooped. That's how you set yourself up to get kicked outside or be outside of the damn divine. You belong to God Almighty, pour into yourself. What are we doing? We're eating. Y'all, don't y'all remember that Cynthia or already said it? Because they just showed me the Cynthia bitch. Oh, she about to get fucked up. Never mind. I already said it. They just showing me that they about to fuck up. It's a couple of them. Y'all pay attention to that fake ass magical flowers because she about to get fucked up. When they showed me her energy, I said, ooh, yeah, it's about time. This bitch still trying to copy. Trying to act like she a motivational speaker. I said, this one girl, after I texted her last night, this one girl, this one girl said, damn, this bitch is gonna keep that bitch. And I don't know the girl, but I read, she said, damn, this bitch still stealing. She been stealing since she came out. Y'all, let me tell you what the hoe did. The hoe had videos since like 6 or 7 years ago, 5 years ago. The bitch done deleted all her videos to go back to 3 years. Try to start it out when I started mine, but baby, your about date is different. Baby, y'all, they about to air her ass out. Them motherfucking Haitians that come from Kodak people and then them island people, I'm seeing telling you, everybody that's coming to fuck her up, it's probably some regular people, but they all like islanders. Like they look like they African, Jamaican, Nigerian, Haitian. All of them motherfuckers was motherfucking like these motherfucking ancestors is gonna fuck her up because she been trying to put spells on y'all. Like them people who been buying that shit, talking about y'all can do bone magic and all this shit. No the fuck you. I do apologize, y'all. I went towards the door. I had to come back in and sit down. Listen, them goddamn ancestors is fucking furious. Like they all like islanders. They like Jamaican. They got some fucking accent. But I seen them have, it's like a group of them or something. They was all in a motherfucking room. So I don't know if they gonna be held hostage or is fire on the outside. Like all them are gonna be held in a motherfucking room and the Most High gonna go. It's like get them all at one spot. Because these are motherfuckers that do spells, voodoo. Nothing that she does is a part of divination. When have you ever seen a divine feminine with a skull or with bones? But you can see Rick Owens' wife with bones. When have you ever seen a divine feminine with a candle? But you can see Rick Owens' wife put a candle out there with Cardi B. That's what I'm telling you. The stuff that girl engaged in is straight, is pure voodoo. Like I was like Kiki, right? It was Kiki words. She said that she put a hex. If she wouldn't have said that, I wouldn't have viewed her as no witch. But the word she said was hex. You can't, it's not hex. When you hex somebody, you doing what God Almighty said not do. Had somebody stole her pocketbook and she just said, oh, whoever got my pocketbook, if you don't give it back, I know something. Or she could even say, my ancestors gonna fuck you up. When she said hex, that's when I said, oh, hell nah. You can't hex people. Somebody stole her pocketbook that was frowned upon. All she had to do was say, ancestors, fuck whoever up who got my pocketbook, or whoever got my pocketbook, if I don't get my pocketbook back, then they gonna meet Anubis. Or you don't say that unless you know Anubis, but I'm just saying it because that's for me. You feel me? But when you say, oh, I'm gonna put a CURSE on somebody, I'm gonna put a HEX, or I'm telling you, that's a different energy. When you a divine being, you're protecting yourself. You feel me? Like in the energy that she was doing it, She was all good until she put the word HEX. She was all good. It's like the energy was, you feel me? Like it was positive. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna count her out. But then when I seen her on that live talking about Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, I said confirmation. Bitch witch. I'm telling you, like the stuff that she teaches people, like she tried to steal from me and try to act like she got spiritual knowledge. But the videos, she deleted them. Because if you look at her old videos, she wasn't on none of that. It was straight voodoo and spell work, zodiac readings. So she deleted all those videos or put them on private and started at 3 years. And I got the screenshots of her old videos. They said, you got it. Oh, I'm waiting. The time when she said, oh, no, I didn't delete my videos. She said she didn't. Well, what's this say? And look at these videos. So why is it showing now that you only got 3 years, that your videos only go back for 3 years, but on these screenshots? So didn't she copy when I was talking about trickster spirit? She started talking about trickster spirit. So that would make you a trickster spirit. The whole time you trying to tell your collective about trickster spirit, you speaking on your own damn energy. Like imagine you being a mental patient, knowing that you copying somebody, but you telling people, oh, these are copycat readers. You a mental patient. When you speak on anything about being a karmic, scum, whatever, fake spiritualist, because you hear them talking about fake spiritualists now. Where do you think they getting this shit from? That's what I'm telling you. What does that mean? I mean, you're a fraud. Y'all make sure y'all be going and look. Because I'm telling you, she about to get fucked up. Her and her little witchy community. I don't know, it's like a group of people trying to act like they of the damn divine. And they all fucking do energy harvesting or do some spell work that don't fucking work. They about to get fucked up. Like I'm telling you. And to teach people, to try to teach people bone magic. I'm telling you, watch her break some bones because the bone collector is on her ass. I'm telling you. That's that. I'm sitting here telling y'all, pay attention. Every tarot reader that I said ended up in a hot seat. Y'all gonna learn. Oh nah, her like she gonna get removed permanently because she stole cold case tarot. Yeah, like she gonna say that she don't copy nobody, but you got a whole channel that say cold case, and then you did it on August what? Exactly. And my cold case was done way before that. And then if you look at the videos, it's the same characters. Then she tried to throw in other characters that I didn't do. You already showed that you are a witch, that you are Satan's daughter, because you copied. Just by you copying a cold case tarot, just shows that you're not of the divine. Ask yourself, do God Almighty copy anybody? So why the fuck would something that's an extension of God Almighty be able to copy? I'm gonna tell you who copy. The devil. You already know who she come from. When I put out a video a long time ago, go read them comments. Because it was a girl who said something, but it wasn't the same girl who just recently said something to me, but the energy was, it kind of matched. That girl, them people in them comments said, this bitch be trying to steal from everybody. So what they let you know? That's a fucking witch. Come on now. You mean to tell me that you gotta steal and copy somebody, but you want people to think you other divine? What the fuck they do that at? Please tell me where they do that at. I done got all my goddamn receipts and I'm ready to go to war. Because unlike them, I don't got to call on shit but God Almighty. And I don't even got to call on God Almighty. Why? Because God Almighty is with me, within me, and surrounding me. But she got next. Like, I'm pay attention because it's been what, almost 3 years? Pay the fuck attention. Watch how her karma happens. And watch her be in her community board begging for money. Maybe something gonna get set afire. Somebody, maybe I'm telling you, bad shit is about to happen to her. It's already been happening to her. She's trying to fake like she getting classes of people doing this. It's not going down. She capping. Pay the fuck attention though. Cause they about to turn her and that little group every which way but motherfucking loose. Every which way but loose. Like Anubis, I'm trying to tell you, like, we all gotta wait for God Almighty. When God Almighty gave that damn green check, I'm sitting here telling you, I ain't never seen Anubis more so ready to embalm somebody. I ain't never seen that nigga more. I said, you know what? It's the same energy that you gave off that other Terry Rita girl. That ICU girl. Pay the fuck attention. I pay attention to the energies, that the divine energies. I watch everybody. So I'm telling you, this nigga only be eager when Anubis be eager. I'm telling you, long overdue. Meaning he even knows that you need your ass fucked up. So one thing about it, two things for certain, whether you believe me or not, spiritually, make sure that your heart doesn't weigh more than a feather. And whether you believe it or not, imagine you trying to go up against me and I'm the nigga who decides your fate, like I've been saying. Why? Because God Almighty delegated me. I'm not stepping on God Almighty toes. I'm not acting like God Almighty. God Almighty gave me the gift. I embody it. I didn't select this. God Almighty placed it upon me. And I didn't start saying this. You can go back since day one. I said God Almighty only gave, I said in that Christian Bible, I said God Almighty only gave one person the ability to judge. Her name is Deborah. I said their energy is on me. What does Mayat do? She judged your heart. Meaning all the wicked shit you did here on earth. She decides whether or not your ass go to your Elysium or your motherfucking go to Amit, to your damn your damn demise. I'm helping gods and goddesses get to their Elysium through what? Spiritual knowledge. So that magical flowers, let me tell you how dark your karma is. I spoke on Chrissy Teigen and I said she had venom in her stomach. It's possibly why you don't got no fucking kids and you can't have kids. You don't even have fucking ovaries, let alone a motherfucking womb. One thing about it, two things for certain. Notice that I said that Chrissy had that venom damn stomach. I'm sitting here telling you, they about to light your ass up. It's gonna be a lot of cold cases that where people come up missing and nobody ever give a fuck about their story because it's wicked. They're wicked. I said, damn, a newbie. So you want to go fuck? He said, it's long overdue. They couldn't wait to get your ass. My ancestors, it's like they the last of the last of the last. Like them motherfuckers. I said, damn, normally they be wanting to be the first to whoop ass. The ancestors said, oh yeah, I was going to say it. They going out with a bang. When I mean them motherfuckers, I said, damn. I pay attention to all my divine forces that I interact with. When they do something different, I know I pay attention. I be like, okay, my ancestors would be mad. They be want to be first one, but they want to be last. I pay attention to shit like that. They gonna fuck that little girl up. They gonna fuck her up real bad. Like, I'm not the only fucking person that she done stole some shit from. Whether it was another witch or because they not divine feminines. So it's had to be like another witch. Because she's a witch. She getting punished for that. Because it's a reader in particular that don't read no more. But it ain't got nothing to do with voodoo spell work. I don't know. It was just like maybe she found her purpose and her purpose wasn't doing tarot. But she stole from her. And she thinking in her wicked ass mind that her voodoo or her spell work is why the girl don't do what she do. No, that wasn't her purpose. But one thing about it is, by you copying her, there was the exact position that the Most High needed to put you in to fuck you up. You got so much fucking negative energy on you. The heart, I'm telling you, is heavy. And it's got every fucking lifetime. Let's say you did 20 lifetimes. You're being judged for 20 fucking lifetimes. What does that mean? Unlike everybody else that get their ass whooped as the days go on or whatever, the Most High is going to whoop your ass like pour all your shit on you at one time. This is the worst type of energy to be in. And then after you get there, my ancestors is going to box you the fuck in. They're going to teach you what a cold case is. Y'all pay attention. Remember, had they not tried to steal, copy, or do whatever, they wouldn't have this energy on you. How many of y'all are gods and goddesses? Y'all come to my channel day after day. Don't nothing happen to you. Why? Because you're a purity. But try to steal, try to copy, do that. I bet you your motherfucking life get fucked up. Your energy shift. Bad shit start happening. Your money get funny. People start dying. You become sick. Nobody's paying you attention. Shit like that. You don't want none of that. Imagine you thinking that you got away with some shit. Because it's the energy that she thinking. And the whole time, the Most High is, I'm trying to tell you. I feel like her and somebody else, they got that. I'm trying to tell you. They got that damn heavy ass whooping. Like, this is being charged for curses, voodoos, and spells, and it's over thousands of people. So this is people who she tried to do training classes with, all this shit. So the first person that she stole from, that girl stopped. She could have stole from other witches. I mean, she could have stole from other witches, but this one girl, she knew that wasn't her purpose of doing tarot, so she started doing something else. So the bitch seen my shit, and she seen I was popping. She seen I was legit, so she started copying me. She stole the cold case thinking, because nobody's going to watch her, not knowing that I'm the fucking spirit of my eye. You dumbass bitch. And she still steals. Try to talk about God Almighty now. If you go back 6 years ago, she never spoke about God Almighty until her last year. Like, I'm telling y'all, go back. If you listen, you don't just believe anybody, including me. Go back and look. Go look at the about date. Then you say, why y'all just now posting? Go look at the cold case. My cold case was created in 2021. Well, it really was the most I said, no. That's when you brought it to motherfucking. I brought the cold case to the YouTube 2021. My cold case was created in 2020. Or late 19. I mean 2019. Everything that I do, you see me doing live news. You see them talking about live news or breaking news from the. That's what I'm telling you. Why y'all add news segment to? That's what I'm telling you. Why are you adding certain shit? Cause it's a witch. Pay attention to these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that created YouTube channels, they got tarot or something in 2022. You a fraud. If your channel say 2015, but you ain't got readings up until now or whatever, you a fraud. That's a fraud. That's not a vessel that was chosen by God Almighty. If you go look, my channel was created in 2021. My motherfucking videos are in there. I started. The Most High is not going to tell them to have a personal page and create nothing that's of the Most High. God Almighty energy is not your fucking energy. God Almighty may be within you if you come from God Almighty. But my energy and God Almighty energy is totally two different. The only similarity is divinity. So why the fuck would God Almighty tell you to, hey, put this on your personal? No. You put this on your spiritual one. Because your personal life is separate. If you're chosen to be a prophet. Now, what are they lying and calling themselves? A prophet. How are you a prophet if God Almighty didn't choose you? So you're a pickiana. Pay attention to that one girl. Talk about divination, divine divination. She trying to say she a prophet. But when you first came out, you was a tarot reader for Twin Flames. You did love messages. Now all of a sudden you ascended to a prophet. A prophet will never do zodiac or love readings. Remember that. A prophet comes with knowledge from day one. A prophet can spiritually help you. Meaning if you're spiritually getting attacked, if they say, oh, well, I gotta light this candle up, or if they've been trying to get you to do divination or buy any of that stuff, that's damn sure not a prophet. That girl said she's a prophet on her fucking channel, but you're selling shit that you're not a prophet. A prophet know that, hey, everybody got their own energy, so why would you get them your oil? Why they calling themselves a prophet? Why was she out of nowhere call herself a prophet? Because I'm calling myself a prophet. Remember, anytime I call myself something, bitches copy. I said I was ascended master. First, I told them I was an earth angel. What everybody started saying? Earth angel. You start seeing that term get thrown around. Earth angel this. Now everybody an earth angel. I stopped saying I'm an earth angel. What did I say I am? Ascended master. Then what they throw out? Oh, I'm ascended master. Why is it that when I level up, that's what I'm telling you. It's because they're fucking liars. The only ascended masters and the prophets and all that shit are my students. You can't be my student and own a tarot channel or any content. You're not a student. That means you're an uninvited guest that's coming here to steal, to try to make yourself look good with somebody else's energy. That's a witch. My students don't own tarot cards, not one deck. So how was you a student? Exactly. You're not a prophet, you're not none of that. Divine beings, I know who are God Almighty people. And God Almighty people do not copy or 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 emulate what somebody else is doing. That's something that the devil does. Remember that. When have you ever seen God Almighty copy somebody? But you got numerous of stories of the devil trying to copy God Almighty and other people. Get the fuck out of here. They know what side that they on. But pay attention. Divine divination, magical flowers, elevated mental. Them three got next. But magical, I'm saying, telling you, all these bitches is about to experience some shit. The divine divination girl, the one who lied and said she a prophet, she be getting sick and shit. Baby, I'm telling you, this fucking cold or sickness that the Most High gonna put on her, ain't nobody gonna be able to help her. It don't matter what she drinks. She can go get this drink. Like, let's say somebody say, "Well, it help me." She gonna drink it. It's gonna make it worse. I'm telling you, they already laying down thinking they got what is that? Sleep apnea. Like a lot. I'm saying, telling you, I be in rooms watching them. Motherfuckers can't motherfuckers sleep. They see a pile of clothes. They get up. They turn on lights. All this stuff. I'm telling you, I be laughing like a motherfucker because I know the truth. Y'all be sitting up on YouTube acting like you this and that, but in reality, you fucking scared. Yeah, I told y'all bitches, y'all gonna get the fuck off YouTube. Y'all money gonna get stopped. YouTube gonna stop your money. This ain't something that I'm forcing on people. This is something that God Almighty showed me in the realm. Y'all monitor when they come, even if they don't take your monetization right there, just by you getting flagged for anything, that's God Almighty showing you. Your live, your video, your shorts. This is on YouTube. When it come to TikTok or Instagram, they gonna remove your shit off like permanently. I don't even think you'll get a chance or something. Uh, but I'm telling you, the Most High about to light y'all up. Those are your signs and your synchronicities. That ain't the devil. That ain't the devil fucking with you. That's the Most High giving you your karma, and you know why? Because you came to the wrong channel to steal. You can't steal from nobody. It's frowned upon. But remember them three. Divine divination, she said she was a prophet. Oh, you want me to add what? Oh, the Cynthia bitch. Damn. I don't know. She gonna get poisoned or she gonna get what's that disease? Listeria. She gonna get some type of disease from fruit or something, or salmonella. She gonna get some food poison. She gonna get something. Cause the Most High just threw her in there. I just said no. It was only three. It was the fagical flowers, the fake elevated mental, which she came up with her. That's why I'm telling you, these bitches is cap and the divine divination. None of these hoes are other divine. The girl who did the elevated mental, this is how you gonna know she copied. And that's how she came up with her name. She gonna be mentally asylum. Like she's already having mental problems with her memory or something. It's something with her mental about to be deflated. It's not elevated or ascending. I'm telling you, you cannot copy or steal and then like think that you're gonna get the damn 10. You're gonna get the 10 of wands, the 10 of swords. Like the energy that they stole, I'm describing. Look, five people here. I'm telling you, what portal opened around them? That girl, she not gonna have no control over her mind. I'm telling you. And the girl who lied and said she was a prophet, oh my lord, she about to be sick than a motherfucker. And all this stuff is just the beginning, meaning it's light and it's gonna be so fucking heavy. And then the spiritual intuition person, I'm telling you, is she gonna get some type? If it ain't listeria or something, I'm telling you, she gonna get an STD. It's something that's going to come in and fuck her goddamn immune system up because her blood has so many, like she got information all in her body, and her blood is so fucking contaminated. Like at any given moment, her kidneys can shut down, her liver can shut down, like her lungs. She definitely got that sleep apnea energy. Like her insides of her body is not up to par. Her health is real bad. Like she got swollen, limp, everything. And then she tried to watch that video of that dude, and she made it worse. Like she could have pancreatic cancer, cervical cancer. I'm telling you, she got a couple of illnesses and diseases in her body. I'm telling you, watch. Pay attention to the people that I'm telling you. Write their names down. Watch it. Watch. You're gonna see them begging or crying. You're gonna see, oh, they in the hospital. I'm telling you. And they can't find out that girl with the bad back. That's why I'm telling you, like, she gonna fuck around and she gonna have to get surgery or something. But it's something. If she keep coming to my channel to watch, she gonna be fucked up like Shamar. I'm not trying to be funny, but the way that the Most High had her fucking back jacked up is fucked up. It's like she have to wear a big boot and a little boot. Did not put Wayne head in there. I'm telling you. Like, y'all don't copy nobody that's a god or a goddess, because you don't know what the Most High promised them. The Most High promised me, anybody copy, steal, or do anything, death or prison, and you're gonna get exposed. And until you tell the truth, that's what I'm telling you. So I win. Either way it go, it's gonna end how I want it to end. So not how you want. You don't have no control over my energies. Oops. So with that being said, pay attention to them. I had to get off. I was going to get off, but the Most High told me to put that out there, so I went ahead and be obedient. Why? Because something could happen just as soon as I get off here. I'm telling you, it's different shit. Sickness, car wrecks, deaths, money. I'm telling you, out of those four energies, one of them about to get sued. One of them about to go to prison. Out of those four energies, one of them going to prison. Like, I don't know what else. Like, this might not even got nothing to do with divination. Like, somebody was in trouble with the legal. I don't know. Now it's showing me two. So two out of them is going to prison. And it's because they were playing in divination. They could be going to prison for making false checks. Uh, Giving out a product, saying that it's going to do this, and it fucks somebody up. Yeah, that's why I tell y'all, look, that's why God Almighty said it's frowned upon to give out, to sell. Like, if I make oil, that's for me and my bloodline. The Most High said that's frowned upon to sell your oil. So you listen, if you be obedient and the Most High said don't do that, you won't find yourself in a predicament where you done try to sell some oil and it done put some shit on the bitch. Dumbass. So now you done opened the portal to, that's what I'm telling you. Pay attention to these four people. Fake magical flowers is phagical flowers. Spiritual intuitions, that's the demon with the devil horns. Elevated mental, that's the motherfucking bitch who came up with, like, she's a copycat. She tried to, she seen me talk about damn how Thanksgiving, Christopher Columbus, Christianity, Christmas, how all this stuff. Go watch her videos. I'm telling you, don't watch them, but go look at her titles. I'm telling you, all of them opened up a portal. They did exactly what they did in Lifetime. It's death on magical flowers for certain. She did cold case. What is a cold case? Somebody that died and the case went cold. The girl, she said elevated mental, but she's not gonna have no control over her mind. The girl who said she was a prophet, she about to be sick than a bitch. How you a prophet and you sick all the time? Prophets are healers and protect people spiritually. Why you sick? It's gonna be way worse. I'm telling you. And then the other girl, the fake, the one that got the devil horns, she got some type of illness, some STD. I'm telling you, like, she gonna eat some fruit and get listeria. Like, let's say they had a recall on something, she gonna be the one that get sick. I'm telling you, shit, they can give her C19 again. I don't know. I'm telling you, these are the bitches who got next. Like, I mean, who got now? I'll let y'all know who's next up. Uh, Next up after these hidden gems. They were waiting for her big back ass. Cause I'm telling you, like, she got so much congestion or fat or something around her heart. She either gonna have a heart attack. It's something where it's like an elephant on her heart. I'm telling you. She gonna be scared than a motherfucker. Shit, you should have been scared of them damn synthetic ass wigs. Watch, I'm telling you, they might. Oh shit, she might be in the same. Yeah, She in the same one as them. Never mind. Yup, the girl, the energy behind Hidden Gems, it's a fat ass bitch because they showing me Shamu. Humpty Dumpty. Them synthetic ass, them damn ugly ass wigs with the no part. That's what I'm telling you. Her, there's the energy. I'm telling you, it's something about heart failure. And she is high cholesterol, high blood pressure, like high sugar, everything. Like, her charts are about to go up to max. And just by energy that the Most High put on her. Because the Most High said you are not a hidden gem. You are not of God Almighty. The Most High said God Almighty people be worms. Then the Most High put us hidden gems, like put us incognito, because we're getting ready. We're being prepped. We isolate. Then when the worm come from out the cocoon, they be what? A butterfly. You're not a hidden gem. The Most High said the hidden gems, the things that are hidden are shit like diamonds, right? When you put pressure to diamond, what it become? A coal. Man, when you put pressure to coal, what it become? A diamond. Because you you not metamorphosis. It's like you morph into something else. You feel me? Like she ain't got nothing. The stuff that she got is stolen. She wasn't a worm that went into a cocoon and became a butterfly. I put the work in. So I was the worm. I went inside a cocoon and now I'm the butterfly. Divine beings, you metamorph into something else when you're spiritually, when you're chosen by God Almighty. She didn't metamorph into nothing. So the Most High gonna show y'all that all that everything I'm telling y'all about these bitches, that they're frauds and that they're witches. Pay attention. I'm going to know every last one of them. They karma and they fate. I'm telling you, that big bitch, and it's another big bitch that's supposed to be an HVB. I'm telling you, body achy information, all this charts is gonna skyrocket. High blood pressure, cholesterol, fat around the heart, sleep apnea, all this stuff. I'm telling you, health is declining. You're gonna see them coming that community boy talking about. Some of them might not say nothing, some of them might because they're gonna have to beg. You gonna hear them say, "Oh, well, I ain't been uploading or doing what blah blah." Ain't no break. That's the Most High breaking their goddamn neck. Trust me. And when they come out there and say it, "Oh, well, I'm just taking a break," the Most High gonna reveal because they lying. That's not why you took a break. The Most High was breaking your neck. This energy that the Most High placed upon the whole motherfucking world. If you not your authentic self, you fucked. If you do anything against your authentic self, I'm telling you, you gonna meet a big bang of karma. So pay attention to these hoes. I already told you, I already prophesied how it's gonna, what it's gonna be. I already seen it. The Most High showed it to me. So all you waiting on is the as above, so below. Meaning get ready. It's not gonna take forever. Trust me. I said, damn. Because I seen her when the Most High said, make sure you tag her. So she thought either they tried to do a ritual already or they thought they were gonna do one. I'm telling you, every last one of these bitches are not intuitive because they don't see that this is how they died in the last lifetime. I don't know who told them that they beat me or that they won, but they lied to them. They about to see the defeat that they keep forgetting. Like how you get defeated in every 20, like you had 20 lifetimes. I beat you in every one. Why did you think that this one's going to be different? With that being said, if you would like to book a personal reading, make sure you email me at spinxtaro@yahoo.com or DM me on Instagram. Uh, if you ain't got no bread, don't inbox me or don't email me. I don't do shit for free. God Almighty is the free one. With that being said, HBBs and divine beings, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Shalom. What's up, Tisha? What's up, John A? Me pray all is well to y'all. I don't know. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna cook. If I go back to Food Line, I might just get a watermelon. And I gotta go to the little international mart to get that fruit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been cleansing. We've been detoxing. Like skin is skinning. You feel me? Weight is gaining. You smell me. You feel me? Like I'm. It's like you feel me. I still got it. Divine time, I might pop out with my new nigga. You feel me? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, and let me make y'all look. Let me hurt your feelings a little bit. My friend at the store only worked 2 days. Just a little FYI. I went up there today to go see my little friend. I don't, y'all. He has the. I'm saying, I don't know why I say it, but he has this. He got the prettiest little. He got the prettiest mouth. It's the way his lips is set up, and then his teeth. Then he got a beard. Like I cannot look that nigga in his eyes. I find myself just staring right at his teeth, like his lips, his mouth. It ain't nothing sexual either. It's nothing sexual. Is I don't cause the first time I said, why is you attracted to that? I don't know. It's the way his mouth is. And then y'all, it's this little girl that I be fucking watching, right? Cause I kept saying, why is this little girl not showing up on my fucking timeline, right? I was talking to him. Tell me why, which I've been watching her. This probably been like 2 weeks though. But tell me why the girl pops up on my timeline. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's right after I get to talk to him. It's this little girl. I don't know the name, but she a little Indian girl, y'all. Like one day she's sitting on the bed, she eating something that look like a waffle with Nutella on it. And she talk like this. She be like, Mama, so you want me, like she's very smart. She look exactly, well, she don't look exactly like him, cause you feel me? She's cute, but he fine. Um, I was telling him, I said that little girl look just like you, and they sound alike, except for he just an adult. She a kid. When I was telling him about it, he was laughing. He was like, "Oh, oh yeah." He started school in August too. I said, what you been doing? I said, you been having some fun? He talking about, nah. I said, no, we need to start having fun. Talking about, yes, we need to start having fun. Said, cause you can't be slaving all the time. That nigga went from working every motherfucking day to only working 2 days. God damn. I said, what the hell going on? I said, what the fuck? He was excited to tell me too, y'all. That nigga was elated. He was like, no, I only work 2 days. I said, I started smiling. I said, what the fuck? I said, oh, so what we gonna be doing? We gonna be having some fun? Somebody I start school. Y'all, that nigga a fucking Libra too, y'all. I keep hearing that song. I need that's that Tyler. Button on my buttons with no hesitation. Rest me up, give me motivation. I'm pushing on my button and hesitation. Now her songs, all her songs suck, but that's the one I like. Move stop, move stop. Yes, sir. And what's that new girl? I don't know the lyrics. But Mariah Scientist, oh my Lord, baby, you ate. You ate down, honey. You ate down. You ate down, baby. You ate down with that. She ate down with that. And then Chris Brown and Leon Thomas, baby, they ate. They ate. They ate. David's song is old, but his shit's still in my rotation. I don't tell y'all everybody that's on my playlist. I know y'all like, who is Davis? He from AMP. Duh. That nigga got a song with fucking T-Pain. If you like music like that, go check that out. His name is I Am Davis. I'm Davis. Or it might be I Am Davis. Shit, I don't know. But that song go hard. It's called For You, the number 4 with the letter U. I'm telling you, like, make sure y'all listening to positive music. Music that embodies love. Music that make you want to go be a good person. You feel me? Don't be listening to some shit where they say shoot 'em up, bang bang, got hoes on the same train, rolling with the gang gang. Y'all gonna fuck around, do the same thing. Don't embody that energy. Don't invite that into your atmosphere. You need to be listening to songs that say, I'm shopping like a billionaire. Hey, I'm shopping like a billionaire. Hey, because you want to shop like a billionaire, right? Exactly. You don't want to shoot them up, bang, bang, because then your subconscious is going to put you in a predicament where you actually shoot somebody up, bang, bang, and now you in a orange jumpsuit. 5 minutes can change your life. Don't do that. You feel me? So we want to set ourselves up to win. So what we listening to music that say like, pretty wings, yo, pretty wings. You listen to shit like that. Break out almighty, you can call us the craft. Listen to shit like that. Or don't worry. Hey, dun, 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 be happy. Listen to shit like that. Or listen to shit like victory consistently. Train all year to be the enemy misery. No stress visibly. Neither does it enter me. You can't harm me mentally, not physically, not spiritually. You'll never get rid of me. I am the epitome. If this is what you did for me, nothing's what you give to me. I take whatever I'm visioning and I break out of the limitings. So whatever the fuck I manifest and I visualize, I manifest it. So I break the limited beliefs. Listen to shit like that. Lil Wayne got some motivation. Money on my mind. Fuck bitches. Fuck niggas. They're telling you to fuck everybody else and focus on your bag. Like, set yourself up to win. You need to focus on getting money. Then you need to be, show me the money. You need to listen to Deion Sanders because he got that God-like energy. Show me the money. Listen to that. You want to have fun? Do the twist. Hey, let me see you twist and shout. Come on. Pick the music of the music that you pick is the energy that you gonna get. So if you out here picking, oh, I'm on the corner. I'll be out here on the block standing if you're not, because I'm a rider. Oh, soul survivor. So then you gonna find yourself, you talking about, damn, I can't get off the block, nigga. You said you could catch you out on the block and still keep it hot because you a soul survivor. Better yet, a rider. How about you sing songs like, I don't want to be on the block, I'm a CEO, I own my own company. Then you be a CEO on your own company. You done got off the block. You can't want to get off the block if you still listening to block music. That's just like a nigga or a bitch that say, hey, I love you, but they still craving attention from the village. What the fuck? Make it make sense. Okay? So what we doing? We making sure that we eating healthy and that we're listening to positive things. When you lay down, you shouldn't be listening to shit. Make sure your phone is far the fuck away from you. Why is your phone beside you? Did it ever occur to you that your phone can grow legs and start fucking with you while you sleep? You ain't never thought about that, but you'll watch the movie Transformers and see these motherfuckers get legs. Okay, you don't know what the fuck going on. So make sure that phone is away from you. Make sure, I'm telling you, you set yourself up to win. Make sure when you lay down, the last person that you be talking to is God Almighty, your divine forces. Make sure the first person that you talk to is God Almighty, your motherfucking divine forces. Make sure that you are ending, that you starting your day how you started it. I mean, make sure you're ending your day how you started it. I started my day with God Almighty. I'm gonna end it with God Almighty. I don't listen to music, certain music. I'm spiritually aware. I would listen to that. Oh, you must not know what you just started. Me and my bitches go gnarly. Give a fuck about this party. We gon' step on shit regardless. Get my goon, swipe that bitch, and I dispute the charges. Making music, beating on bitches. I be really marching. I got hands for a hoe. That shit right there really had me wanting to go beat a bitch ass. I'm not gonna care. And I'm spiritually aware of high vibe, but I don't lie to myself. I said, bitch, you need to stop watching. You need to stop listening to this. And we was listening to Glow in moderation. Till eventually we don't even listen to it. If it come on the radio or something, I will play it. Because why? I ain't been listening to it. But when I found myself consecutively wanting to listen to that shit and the energy that I was embodying, I kept it real with myself. Every time I said, you know what, when I turn this shit on, I really want to beat bitches' asses. And I'm not capping. I like, if bitches wanted to try me, bitch, oh, I got the perfect song for your ass. Hold up. Oh, you must not know what you just started. Bitch, it's like, bitch, I'm like the gorilla. Like 100 niggas trying to go up against a gorilla, you gonna lose. I don't lie to myself. It was NBA Young song. It was a while ago, right? It's like 3 years ago. That's my shit. Z06 got me retarded, supercharged in this bitch. They won't treat me like a little boy. I snuck that rod in this bitch. Come on. Other songs when he be like, oh, hold up. When he say something about his soul, he just a lonely child. That song right there, I had to stop singing that. When Chris Brown say, anxiety, I say that shit don't go to my head. I don't sing that. When he say paranoid, I don't sing that part. I don't sing none of that. But I say, welcome all the smoke, 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 skink. Mama pray for me so I don't fold. Walking 10 toes. Fuck being paranoid. And everybody knows. Society. Ain't shit ever going over my head. Steady. Heavy stepper, I got too much weight on this. You can see the diamonds, don't complain on this. We was hustling, you niggas got no say on this. I'm just being honest, I'm moving steady. You can't buy success. Ain't got no sale on this. What that mean? What that mean? Either you got it or you don't. Either you the have or the have-nots. If you find yourself watching other motherfuckers, you the have-nots. You think Chris Brown watching motherfuckers? No, Chris Brown go out and create. I'm moving steady. Make sure that you embody what the fuck that you preach. Don't be out here telling people to be confident and you not confident, because guess what's gonna happen? The Most High gonna turn you every which way but loose and put you in front of everybody to show that you're not confident. You're not who the fuck you say you are. And then the Most High gonna say, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?" Meaning the real person that you stole from. And when that person stand up, that means the Most High put them in a position that you thought that you was gonna have. So all you're gonna do is cry. If you was out here copying somebody and you thinking that you're getting what's for them, you're stupid as fuck. Get ready to get your tissues ready and you'll get ready to cry. Because whatever you thought that was coming to you is not. And look at Mother Earth. As I said that. Look at Mother Earth, baby. Look at Mother Earth, baby. Telling you, y'all gonna be crying. Anybody that ever copied you, don't worry about it. Trust me. Anybody that stole or tried to follow your trend, they're gonna wish they never did. On my mama. I saw what the fuck the Most High did. That's why I said these people stupid as hell to try to go up against you, knowing that what belongs to you, you protect. It could be a piece of bark. The Most High will fuck you up behind a piece of bark. That's what I'm telling y'all. Believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what the Most High show me. Everybody loves the sunshine. The ladies, I got a good song for y'all. If you white, I do apologize. Just pretend, okay? Y'all need to listen to India Ari. I'm not your average girl from the video. My wardrobe ain't determined by the price of my clothes. No matter, I know I fucked it up. No matter where I will always be. And you put your own name. Britney Spears. Leave your fancy minks and your expensive drinks. I don't need that to have a good time. And then some fancy guy and some caviar. All I need is my guitar. What that mean? That mean you happy with the simple things in life. You don't need all that extra shit to be saved. You need to listen to that. Niggas, listen to Angie Stone. My black brothers, I love you. I am one above you. Said for God Almighty. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever. He is my enemy, my black man. Play that song, okay? If you feel like crying and you need to heal, play motherfucking Life. Go on, Charlie, cry. Look, I just did that on purpose. Go on, child, cry, cry. This gonna help you heal. Go on, cry, cry, cry. You can cry, you can cry. And let's say you feel like giving up. I believe I can fly. I can fly if I just spread my wings. I can fly. Okay, I know y'all like, bitch, shut up. Okay, I know I sound like a cat in hot water. I know I can't sing, but that's not gonna stop me. What else can we give them? Okay, hold up. I remember long ago, never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, they can't take away my dignity. Can't nobody take away my dignity. Why? Because I don't walk in nobody's shadow. I don't copy nobody to do nothing. If you a person that you want to be your authentic self, listen to that goddamn Whitney Houston. Because you remember long ago, you was a god or a goddess to never walk in anyone's shadow. If you fail, if you succeed, it don't matter. You a god or a goddess, you still won. They can't take away your dignity. Imagine somebody acting like they got somewhere, but they copied or stole. Ain't no dignity or integrity in that. I got any type of song that you need. You need to get your money right. Ladies, if you don't want to listen to Lil Wayne play, all that bitch really need is the money. I got bands in the coop. Yeah, busting out the boot. I got bands in the ooh. Hey, touch me, I shoot. Hey, don't say that part. Shake a little ass. Get a little cash. Because you got to shake a little ass and get some cash now. Be careful with the words you saying. Okay? Or you could just listen to 50 Cent. I get money. Money I got. I get it. That's a positive affirmation. I be killing that one. I get money. Money I got. You get it? I get money. As I'm talking, y'all doing these affirmations, these damn trees and everything is just blowing. I can't go up there and show you because they're going to cut the shit off. It's like they don't want me to show y'all my gifts that I have with Gaia. Let me see. I got the man, a little motivational. They got the Angie Stone. They got the cry. Everybody got to get money. They got the be happy songs. If you need love, not the new one with glow. And never knew what I was missing. Come on. You want that type of love song. Why? Because it tells you to listen to the words. She never knew what she was missing, but she knew when she started kissing. She found. Instead of hearing some shit like, I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Now, if you know you can't suck no dick, go listen to Lil' Kim. She gonna get you right. Your sex game ain't good, go listen to Lil' Kim. She gonna get you right, okay? But, money, I gave you money, I done gave you happiness. Well, let me see. If you need to be your authentic self, you ain't gotta play the whole Whitney Houston song 222. Just motherfucking just listen to the part where she say, you remember long ago, you were told to never walk in anyone's shadow. God Almighty said that, baby. You your own fucking self. You walk in your own energy. You don't walk in nobody's shadow. It was one more song that I was gonna put out. Nipsey. Fuck it, y'all niggas scared. Wish y'all, hold up. Hold up. Oh yeah, he was like coming from Roast Cranny. No, he don't come from Roast Cranny, but they just made me say that. That's something with Chris. That was in Chris Brown video. That's on that song. I'm from the east, the coast, the 4, the 5, the 9. I'm from the 6, the 4, the do the 6 or 9. Hold up. Can't take it back on these streets. This time in the back. Cause I had to listen to it. Banging these streets. Banging the air in these streets. That nigga said they out here in Tulum. They out here in Tulum. Some of y'all need to go on vacation. So if you need to go on vacation, you need to listen to backpack. If your ass is depressed and you ain't cleaned up, you need to play clean up. Everybody, y'all may be grown as hell. Put that goddamn Barney on. I bet you your ass will feel better with cleaning. You feel me? Oh, I got a feeling. Hey. Baby, I got a feeling. Get your ass out on your floor and start dancing like James Brown. Baby. And like Lil Richie. Ooh. Come on. Make sure from sunrise to sunset that your jaws hurt from you smiling all motherfucking day. That's basically what I'm saying. Set yourself up to win, not to fail. You create your own mantras. You create your own affirmations. I need you to wholeheartedly, 100% only work with your energy. When you do that, you will never go up against yourself. When you always trying to copy somebody, you will never bet on yourself. And that's why you're going to lose. Imagine somebody putting that, we sitting at the table, everybody betted on themselves, but you betted on somebody that you want to be like. That's going to be embarrassing because it's going to be shown. Because they're going to be like, the dealer going to be like, well, everybody bet on themselves, but you betted on this person. Don't ever go up against your own energy. With that being said, HBBs are divine beings. The real gods and goddesses. Metamorphosized. I'm going to light this blunt up. This nigga Archangel Michael is a certified pothead. Certified big back. Nigga always asking me, do I got a fucking L or do I got a damn snack? Out of that shit may rhyme, but it's not all that. Anywho, y'all. I ain't never seen a nigga act like he gonna die. This is the second time I said that. He don't laugh at that one. Like, nigga, like you gonna die if you don't hit it. Like, oh, like, yeah, I gotta walk up out the room real quick. This nigga, man. Nigga says the second this nigga throw it up twos, deuces. I did do a song. He said, I'm on some new shit, throw in my deuces. Remember, look what's in my hand. I bet I knew you'll come back. Cause that nigga like, y'all, I've always been a little pothead, but since my ancestors and divine beings, they be smoking, I've noticed that I've doubled up on my smoking. Oh, I might have lit the wrong fucking end. It don't matter. That one thing they make sure we gonna smoke. Remember when I cracked the code that I said, hey, these ancestors, and then fake witches try to act like, well, my ancestors smoke and do all they be capping. Their ancestors don't smoke shit. If they smoke a blunt, ain't no ancestor smoking no damn weed. Them bitches is just deep thokers. They don't even got fucking connection to no damn ancestor. Don't be thinking everybody got ancestors because they don't. Only God Almighty people got ancestors. Remember that. You got to be other divine because ancestors are not here to help you do wicked shit. Ancestors are here to help you walk in your purpose. Remember that. So if you're not walking in your purpose, because you can only walk in your purpose by being connected to God Almighty and being your authentic self, that you don't have no ancestors. Y'all thinking that you gonna be here on this earth with ancestors and not get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Keep believing society, because there's no truth in that. But somebody who awakened all the ancestors that's here, because I said it. It's not me making this up. I didn't assent to it. I said 3 years ago. I said I'm awakening y'all ancestors, the new ancestors, the TTG ones for this new energy that the Most High put down. This is the energy. So can't nobody tell me that I don't have no interaction or nothing to their ancestors. It's cap. I'm the awakener. So if I don't have access to your ancestors, then you don't have no ancestors. You don't got no ancestors that come from the damn divine. Meaning you're talking to fucking with demons. The Most High set me up to catch all these frauds. The Most High said when they say that they talking to ancestors, you're going to have proof to show that they don't got ancestors because you're connected to the ancestors. The Most High said when they say all this stuff, that's what I'm telling y'all. Everything that you stole, it resorts back to you having to get proof from me. What that mean? You're caught. Imagine you saying, I got ancestors, I talk to them all the time. And then I say, well, which ancestors are you talking to? Okay, well, since you talk to your ancestors, ask him to describe his clothes to you. Oh, I can't see no clothes. That's because you got a goddamn ancestors. You don't have to see clothes for him to describe it to you. You should be able to hear it. You were just hearing them 5 minutes ago. What happened? Oh, exactly, because you're capping. They always be a real spiritualist until the real ones show up. Moi. Then it's proven that they're fake. Anybody that's acting like they're doing anything with spirituality, be very cautious. Be skeptical. Don't. You already know that the fake elite, they be trying to fuck with my shit, trying to cut some shit off. Cause they mad. They mad. Cause I'm over here dropping motherfucking truth bombs that shows that how motherfuckers is frauds and not fucking legit. At the end of the day, anything that y'all do is gonna be shown. The proof is in my divinity. Ain't Ashanti them, is Ashanti and Nelly them, because I'm gonna always use this example to show you that my proof is in my divinity. Is Nelly and Ashanti them married? Do they or do they not have a son? The nigga birthday June 18th. Have any of y'all seen that nigga? Did she or did she not announce her pregnancy through promotion? Did she or did she did not do a lot? I mean, did she or did she not do her stuff through promotion? Is her and Nelly doing a damn reality show? Did everything that and they still don't know where they moving to. It really do feel like they want to move to Tennessee though. I knew he wasn't moving up north. I already knew that. I knew Nelly was not going to New York. Have a little spot in there to chill, but not make permanent home. I already knew New York was out of that. I already knew. That's one of the issues. That's one of the issues that they had a long time ago. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to allow that to be a burden because Ashanti happy. She got her wife. I mean, she got her husband. She got her son. She got her ring. Her career's booming. So that's something that she's not gonna really care for like back then. But I feel like she's going to set it up to where it's a compromise, where she's still close to home or whatever. Because Ashanti, only reason for being in New York is not just because of certain foods and all this stuff. It's family. It's something about to do with her safe haven. But she married now, so she need to break free from her safe haven. They can still be around, but she need to. This is like her thing with God Almighty is she need to learn how to not cut her family off, but she needs to be away from them. She needs to take a break. Like her mom is always around, her dad is always around, like somebody's always around. Like you're married now, so this is what uh God Almighty want her to work on because Nelly is having to display to God Almighty and not just to God Almighty, but mainly to Ashanti. I can handle this. I can handle everything that's going on. Like this is God Almighty not making their union worse. It's strengthening it to show them, hey, y'all two is good by your damn self. It's good that I gifted y'all outsiders, but I need to see what the insiders can do. We know what the outsiders are capable of. Cause they're surrounded by good people. You feel me? I think her little sister done got her shit together. If she not old, she'll get dealt with. But they're surrounded by good, like their son. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be arguments where who get the baby and da 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 da. If it is arguments, it's fun arguments. You know, like mama just like, well, she had him like Nelly mama like you feel me? It's friendly. I don't think it'll get to a point where it'll just be like kids to watch old people be like, she didn't have okay, KK been sitting on you for an hour now. It's my turn. Okay, but you had them all this weekend. Like it's gonna be stuff like that, but it's healthy, y'all. It's healthy. Like but everything that I told y'all, didn't go back and watch my videos. And what's gonna show me that I'm the legit one is because God Almighty only told the real one to inbox them. They can inbox all day, but they didn't inbox on the times that I did when it was. That's what I'm telling you. Like be obedient to the Most High. Don't be around spiritual people. They're not legit. Every one of them is wicked until they to the proof is in their damn divinity. And just cause they show you or tell you something one time, that don't mean shit. See, with me, I told y'all everybody were arguing. Chris Sean was gonna cover up that tattoo. That's the second one. I told you Chris Brown was gonna get out. Like I can name a lot of stuff. I don't just have one. I have numerous. I have a lot. And this ain't shit that I stole. You witnessed, like you watched me do this on live or whatever. So you know all of these are mine. Every one that I put out on my channel. Anything, any content, any videos that you see on my channel outside the ones that got like Nelly them videos and stuff like that, that's my content. I didn't watch nobody else's shit. I didn't steal it from nobody. None of that. That's all my energy on that. You make sure that your energy is of purity, that you're surrounded with the good energy and not bad energy. You make sure that you stay away from people that tell you that they're spiritual, even if they don't. You watch them motherfuckers because those are the ones that come into your life to trick you out your purpose or to distract you. That's the only reason. If they're not there to be a good friend or to love you or treat you right, then what's they there for? Exactly. Their only reason is to distract you. So don't allow the people who try to act like the people who be the distraction be the ones who try to act like they goody goody. They be church people or like you would see your aunt, she act like she stuck up, she bougie, but the whole time she evil and wicked. Like that's what I'm telling you. Like pay attention. That's what I'm telling y'all. I told y'all 3 years ago, everybody, even the demons, I said they gonna try to act like they spiritual, they high vibe, or they gonna start trying to give out advice on how to eat shit. Just a couple of months ago, nigga, you was just you didn't know nothing. You feel me? Like that girl Elevated Mental, she talking about the origin of Grand Rising and all this shit. The stuff her titles tell that she watch my channel. Pay attention to all these people though, because every dog gonna have their day, including you if you a motherfucking dog. As you lay, you forgot about the price that your ass will have to pay tomorrow. You forgot about the price that you have to pay. So be careful what you play in. Make sure you're only thinking and speaking positive. Anything outside of that, you set yourself up for failure. When it comes to the Most High people, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Shalom.